G'day, welcome back to your daily dose of Karens. Karens, they're no good, idiotic public freakouts here and completely stupid. The show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, me, the Australian idiot. And let's get into the clips. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you. You still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. OP here works as a dog walker, and she's coming up to this apartment complex to go and walk someone's dog. The person's not home at this point in time, so instead they've left the key to their apartment inside of a lockbox for the dog walker to get access to in order to get into their apartment to get the dog and do the dog walking. You know, the typical stuff what should be expected when it comes down to stuff along these lines. Anyway, here comes Karen, who is supposedly claiming to be the owner of the apartment complex, who seems to have this massive problem with this person here doing the dog walking. And apparently, according to the OP, before the clip started recording, the quote owner here apparently put her hands on her. Anyway, here's the clip.
If you're here to service cats, dogs, people like that, help me. I'm the owner of the building. If you're here to use a lockbox...
If you're the owner of this building,
Yeah.
you should not be putting your hands on somebody.
If you are... If
you
I'm
put
the owner...
your hands on
that's
me, I'm going
right.
to call the police on you.
Please.
Okay.
I can't wait to tell them that you're trespassing.
I'm working.
For whom?
How do I have a key? How do
Why
I
do
get
you-
into that lockbox?
Right, exactly.
How do I know the code?
Exactly. So who are you? And you won't tell me. And I'm the owner.
I don't
So you're
have to tell you
trespassing.
anything. Call the police then.
Okay.
Weirdo. Mind your goddamn business. You have nothing else better to do?
Oh, I'm
Do
calling
you have
Simone.
nothing else better to do?
All right, I'm sending this to Simone.
Good. She'll tell you.
Shame on you.
She'll tell you exactly why I'm
Shame
here.
on you.
I don't have to tell you anything. bro.
Yes, you do. This
No,
is my
I
property.
Don't. I don't care. Mind your business.
Simone, this girl used a lockbox to come in and has been so ugly that I put her off my fence, and now she's saying she's going to call.
Funny thing, the person that Karen was talking to on the phone is actually the real owner of the apartment complex. This Karen was just nothing more than just the quote apartment complex manager, and the owner of it did inevitably apologize to the dog walker for this entire mess, because apparently the Karen manager has been convinced that this neighborhood is filled with crime and other stuff along those lines after apparently someone stole her fire extinguisher. That's a bit crazy. And apparently she is going through with pressing charges for battery, etc. So we'll see where that goes. Here we have a level of insanity that I don't think I've ever seen before. Actually, no, I've seen a lot of insanity on these clips over the years. But hey, here's a person who decided that it'd be a great idea to threaten to knock out a bunch of kids who are like in the age of 8, 9, like not even double-digit age, because they said some words that they didn't like. Here's the clip.
Said that they were going to knock out 7 and 8-year-olds. What piece of shit raised you? Okay. Okay. Be gone. Be gone. You just try to say you try to hit an 8-year-old kid.
Are you okay?
My God. You just said you tried to hit an 8-year-old kid.
Those kids have the
Oh.
worst cousins.
They're not my kids.
I'm
Your
glad they're
husband
not your
said
kid.
he was
You know
gonna.
why?
My,
They
okay,
are-
that's
they
okay.
are
Okay.
really
Like you guys. Okay.
When they're talking, when they're
But
yelling
you
at
just
us and
said.
swearing at us,
He said, hold on.
I said if
He
these
said
little
if
kids
this,
talk to me,
he's
who,
gonna knock them out as an adult.
Who you says that about?
It's about these kids.
You're gonna knock out children?
Children. You're gonna knock up. Say hello to TikTok. Say hello to TikTok. You're done. You're done. You're done. Say hello to TikTok.
Neither of you are horrible kids. Hi, TikTok. Go have more babies. If you can stop.
And they're well taken care of, baby. $500 easy, nothing. I work for my kids. Don't ever disrespect me. You think I care? Don't ever disrespect me, baby. Don't ever disrespect me. Girl, your husband said he was gonna punch an 8-year-old. Be specific. Be specific.
She was trying to say she could kick you out for filming.
No, she can't.
No, she can't. That's her
She
right.
is gone.
If they with me again, I'm gonna knock him out to an 8-year-old. Hey, we're gonna ask you guys to leave.
Woo! No, this is going on my TikTok.
You know, I think as some parents need just to wake up to the fact that, you know, your kids are probably swearing when they're not near you. It is just how it is. It is such a common thing in schools, just that kids are probably more likely than not are going to swear a little bit, because there'll be the handful of kids that don't have that discipline from their parents and they'll swear a bit. Then the kids around them will pick it up and then it'll just be a common thing. Just most kids are smart enough to never swear in front of their parents until they're older so they don't get in shit for it. It's just kind of how it is. But threatening to knock out kids for the use of profanity is just so stupid, especially as a parents themselves. You think that's the best way to knock some sense into some kids? I would hate to see what you do to your own kids if that's the case. Here we watch an argument go down over apparently someone messing with someone else's husband.
Yeah, we can get
So that just happened. That was interesting. Yeah, okay, moving along. This one's a bit of an interesting one and kind of a bit chilling, I guess would be the best way to describe it. So this pair of women were just doing some shopping late at night at going to a local convenience store, and then this guy pulls up next to them. In an SUV, they have some masks on and they try effectively getting the attention of the girls because they, quote, like them. Anyway, after a few moments, the women just pull away and go to a different store instead, only it turns out that they followed them there, and now we roll into this clip here.
Because what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing?
I like you.
No. No. Okay, don't talk to me.
We have
like that.
boyfriends.
Yeah. Huh?
Why'd you f***ing follow us?
Someone's recording this.
Why'd you follow us? Can you go? Can you go? Can you go? Can you go?
Oh, shit.
Maxine, please just go.
I am
Maxine,
going.
please go. What the?
I am going.
Wait, let me try to get the license plate. Okay, go. Go, 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 go. Get the out of here. Go to Owen's house. Maxine, go to Owen's house. Go to Owen's house.
Tell me how to get there.
Okay, you're gonna go out here, make a left.
Okay.
They ultimately went to Sarah's boyfriend's house, and no further incident occurred in this entire thing. They lost them, or maybe they just chose to stop following them. I don't know. Either way, it's just a big thing. Stay safe out there. There are people like this just floating around the corner. You never know when you might come across someone like this. Just stay safe. Okay? Here we have a DoorDasher picking up a massive order for presumably a party for Memorial Day weekend, and it's apparently 13 meals or something stupidly heavy from this McDonald's in the morning. Unfortunately, she seems to come across a manager who's about done with it.
So they told me you're not making the Uber because it's too much food?
I ain't making no 13 sandwiches with the way tonight's been going.
There's only 3 cars here.
At the moment.
It's 1 in the morning.
Yeah, we've been getting slammed all night.
That doesn't matter. It's your job.
I can refuse any order.
So you're going to refuse your best sale of the night?
Me showing up to this place doesn't make sense to begin with.
Well, like, us DoorDashers, it's not our fault that you don't want to make the order. Like, we have to make money, too. Like...
And those people should have had a little more consideration before putting that order in.
But it's McDonald's. They have the right to put it in...
It's not a feed a family. It's supposed to be fast food, not a feed a family because you're too lazy to cook.
Well, for all you know, they're sitting there having a big party. It's Memorial Day weekend.
That's stupidity for not supplying food.
For not supplying... They ordered McDonald's.
Yeah, if you're going to have a party, you don't order McDonald's. You cook.
But that's how McDonald's, like, stays open. That's how you are able to get paid.
Told us, and the supervisor already wants to shut down the overnights, and I already told him to go ahead.
Oh, man.
I'm tired of this.
Well, I can wait for you to make that order. Like, that's not the issue. If you want to hold up this line for 20 minutes, I don't care. But I gotta make money, too.
So it's either I make the food or you just sit there, huh?
No, I'm not just gonna sit here.
Fine, I'll make a bowl. I'm not gonna guarantee it's gonna be right.
All right.
And just pull up there.
And you just smashed a window?
You did?
Yeah.
Look, buddy, honestly, I get the frustrations after being slammed that much and then seeing another giant order roll through. I legitimately do. I've been in your position. It sucks, but that's just what it is. That is what your job is. There are gonna be days like these type of days where it's a holiday and you're going to get absolutely slammed. One of the weirdest experiences I ever did was dealing with Easter Saturday. The first time I ever worked opening shift on an Easter Saturday was absolutely nuts because, you know, we're closed on Good Friday and everyone comes in on the Saturday in order to get all their prawns. And let's just say I think the amount of people sitting outside the front of the store, and this happened on the Sunday afterwards as well, was absurd. I think it took a full hour for everyone to actually get in who were waiting out the front. And them all going for their prawns. I think it took like 2 to 3 hours for all those people who came in as we opened to finally flow through and get their prawns and leave. It was insane, but that's just what comes with the job. Some days are going to be stupid like that. Heck, imagine this type of day throughout the COVID period. That was nuts. And that's just what your job is sometimes. If you don't like your job, maybe it's time to find a new one. In this next clip, we got a Karen who lacks the little bit of patience she needed to just wait for this person to pause what they're doing to help them.
There's a camera right there. I don't play those games. There's a camera right there. Leave me alone and do not follow. Right there. And I'm not playing. Y'all working today and don't want to do y'all job.
I'll get a supervisor.
What is his name?
I just started here like a month ago. I'm not sure what anyone's name is. Here if you want. Do you know where a manager is? She needs a manager. Yeah.
Her ass tweaking. She didn't even give me a chance never tweaking. To stop. You got me confused. Literally get what I need so I can continue with my order. She had a question. You didn't even give me a chance to answer your question because you assumed you have a funky ass attitude, and I'm not dealing with that. You can leave. Go to Myers. Go to Myers.
Get a real job.
I am at my job.
No, you're not.
That I work at 24/7.
This ain't a job.
What?
This ain't a
but
job.
It is. I wake up and I clock.
It ain't.
What the
Really, it ain't.
What do you do besides harass people?
No, I'm not harassing you.
But you are. Excuse me.
How hard is it for you to give me your name?
I don't want to. I don't want you to have my name.
I will follow you around to your supervisor.
But you won't.
I will. Or what you gonna do? Because I got my bond money in my pocket.
Keep working.
What are you gonna do? Oh, I remember it very well.
Hey, Kelsey.
I've been on this earth 43 years. My child.
Do you think you can get a manager? What? Do you think you can get a manager? Do you think you can get a manager? Yeah. What happened exactly?
I was walking really fast to grab some Folgers. She asked me if I had matched me. So I stopped my cart, I turned around. She instantly had an attitude, started going off. Woo, 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 woo. You weren't even gonna stop. Ma'am, I literally just stopped my cart so I can grab Folgers.
Yeah.
It's in my cart.
Yeah, just in the middle of your job.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So my thing is, if I had an attitude, I would never answered you from the beginning. I would have just kept going.
Yeah.
But I stopped. That was the thing. So she assumed that I was going to keep going because I was.
When you really wasn't.
I was speed walking. So obviously, it's gonna look like I'm going really fast.
I do it sometimes too.
Yeah. So she just assumed that I wasn't going to stop and answer her question. That's not me. I answer anyone's questions if they have a question or need help.
It was just a situation that happened really fast.
Huh?
It was just a situation that happened really fast.
Literally, she's bored as hell, and I don't give a damn. So it is what it is.
They're handling that right now. Yeah, I was just kind of sweeping when it happened.
The whole.
Why do you have both earbuds in?
Oh, sorry.
So
I'm part of the problem.
When he got loud and jazzy with me, I stopped this young man and asked what he was on. Some assistance. If you're talking to this one, we'll give me a name.
Okay, so with this one here, I'm more liable to believe the person who's working, the person who's currently doing the, I'm assuming, is online shopping, doing shopping for someone else who's going to come and collect that shopping later. Because I understand the sheer amount of restrictions you have on how quickly you have to do that type of thing. It may be slightly different to how they operate in America, but over here in Australia, it's kind of like one of those things where you're measured on how fast you can do other people's shopping. It's like one of those weird things. So when people are moving from section to section, they will be speed walking. They'll be walking slightly fast. They'll be doing it safely because you're pushing a big metal trolley thing. So if it hits someone, it's going to do some damage. But when you ask someone for help who's pushing one of those things, you've got to give them a moment to stop, turn around, and hear your question. Instead of the moment that you tell them, ask them the question, you don't give them a chance to take a moment to stop what they're doing. You just start going off at them. You cause problems like this. Though the worker should have probably maintained a certain level of professionalism, because he's probably going to get in trouble for the fact that he let off an F-bomb at the customer, that can get you in some shit. Regardless of the reasons behind it, regardless if it's warranted or not, you shouldn't do it. It gets you in trouble either way. I don't know. It's a sucky situation.
This door-to-door salesman has some extreme dedication to his job, attempting to do some door-to-door knocking whilst a tornado siren is going off in the background. Here's the clip.
Hi, ma'am. It's a whole tornado outside. I know, I was already... Yeah, go on somewhere. We in cover.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. Okay.
Well, why are you still standing there, honey?
Yeah, I'm just...
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you okay?
Yeah, you okay? It's a tornado outside.
I'm just in the neighborhood.
Yeah, go home. What is goddamn scooter? Now this shit don't make no sense. You can't make this shit up.
Was that a sequence? Oh my god. I don't even know, like... I mean... I don't even know what to say to this one. That's just ridiculous. Like... Man doesn't seem to know what's going on. He's just doing his job, and then he rides away on one of those Segway unicycle thingy-bobs. I forget what they're called. All I know is, like, several years ago, those things were exploding and having lots of issues. So people, like, that was its own. Like, I don't even know where to start. This is just such a wacky clip.
Here we cut in the middle of a bit of an argument between someone going through the drive-thru at Starbucks and the employee in the actual drive-thru window itself. Not 100% sure what was happening prior to this. All we know is what happens next.
Cool. Alright, I'll sit here all day. Me too. Perfect. And I get paid. Good. And you're about to be fired. That's what you're about to No, I'm not. Oh, yes, you are. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Is that mine? Can I get a straw with that, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. She won't budge. I appreciate you. Can I get a receipt as well? With your name on there? It's not my name on there. Okay. But you can see it right here. Alright.
No.
I'll print your receipt. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Actually, you can go ahead and refund me. I won't. Yes, you will. You got your drink. There's... Okay. There's... Yeah, keep going, because I'm going to press charges on you. Go ahead. Keep going. Go ahead, press your charges. I will. Thank you. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Press your charges. Okay, go ahead, keep driving so I can get your license plate. You threw something at me. What do you think was going to happen? Here. Okay. Let's go. Do it. Down.
I just have one big question here. How did we even get here in the first place? Because clearly we're being dropped into the middle of this argument that's already been going on for a portion of time between this driver and the Starbucks employee. Now, I think Just one thing you should get out of the way immediately. How this ends with the customer throwing the drinks at the Starbucks employee is just wrong. There is no two ways about it. Doesn't matter how someone talks to you or if they're rude to you or treat you like crap. You don't just throw crap at them, because that can result in a lot of other things, like potentially injuring someone depending on how things land. It's just a big no-no. You don't do that. Ignoring that part of it, I do feel like the Starbucks employee here is definitely being very, very unprofessional. Whether that be purely because of how she's been treated already by this customer, or whether that just be her personality or how she chose to handle the situation in the first place, is a question that I really don't have the answer to. It's intriguing to say the least, but the lack of context on how this even begins really makes it difficult to decide on who's the worst party here. Actually, no, that's easy to decide. The customer who throws the drinks at the Starbucks employee, that's just a no-go, straight up. Here we see the aftermath of a police officer who decided to run through an intersection whilst they had the red light without having their sirens or lights on, nor checking if it was safe, ending up in a car crash with her mother, whose kid's birthday it is today. Here's the clip.
You are supposed to stop! You're supposed to stop talking in traffic! My daughter was hurt! I was hurt! It's my daughter's birthday! You ruined it! You ruined my daughter's fifth birthday! Let it be hurt! Let it be hurt! She turned 5! She turned 5 today!
But I think she was an emergency.
But she didn't have her lights on until after.
I like how some people are saying, like, oh, if he had his lights on, it would have been A-OK shenanigans. It's like, no. Even if the police officer had their lights on, they still need to slow down, give everyone a chance to realize, oh shoot, there's a cop there, let's all stop and let them through, not just randomly plow through the intersection without any warning, because that is unfathomably dangerous. Like, I've watched emergency vehicles do a lot of work over the years here in Australia, and one of the big things they do, they come up to an intersection, they flag their sirens how loud as they can to make sure everyone knows they're coming, and they roll up, double check to make sure everyone's stopped and they can go through safely, and then they go through. They don't just plow through even when they have a red light, because everyone knows that some people aren't going to have fast reaction times fast enough to be aware of a cop that just suddenly appeared out of nowhere, especially when they're speeding off to a certain destination. So you need to conduct these things in a safe way, not whatever the hell this was. Like, even I would, like, even if the cop had his lights on, you still can't excuse that, because they just plowed through the intersection without a care in the world. It is insane, that behavior. Here we have a clip that is honestly just a nice, fun little insight into what it's like being a bouncer.
In here, we're closed.
They are. I've already texted them. They're in there.
There's nobody in here. You don't even hear any music. We're closed.
No, I've already talked to them. They're in there.
You talked to who?
Huh?
You talked to who?
No, I don't know what you're trying to say, but like they're in there.
Who did you talk to?
What I know you're like trying to like get me out of this, but they're in there and they're not in there.
Okay, so we're closed. Okay.
You're closed, but
yes.
They're not in there.
No one's in here. We're closed.
No one's not in there.
No, they're just not in here.
I don't know where your buddies are, but they're not here.
Those images you're seeing right there, that's nothing's going on in there?
They work here.
They work there?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
So my buddies aren't in there?
No, sir, they're not.
Okay.
So have a good night. Okay? Get home safe. Get your Uber. Something.
That's not a true
What's not a true phrase?
What you just said. They're right there. I've just I just talk to them.
Who exactly are your buddies?
People that are inside.
Okay.
Name them.
They're here partying?
Yeah.
They're here. Okay, so we're closed. The club's closed.
They're closed and they're inside. You said they weren't inside. They're inside. You're wrong in what you just told me.
Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way.
I feel that way because you're wrong.
Okay. Well, I'm wrong. You're right. The customer's always right. But in this case, we're closed, and you can't get in.
You're closed. Yeah. I'm wrong.
But your buddies are inside.
I'm right. You're wrong.
Okay.
I'm right. I don't care about what's right and wrong. My buddies are inside. You're sitting here saying you're wrong. I don't care. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Okay. That's fine.
I don't care about like the hey, I'm right, you're wrong type of shit. I want to go inside because there's cute girls inside.
Okay.
I don't care about the other stuff. You're like, hey, dude, you're wrong. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're like, hey, you're wrong. There's cute girls inside. We could all go inside and just flirt with the cute girls. Why don't we all go do that? Who cares?
Because we're closed and there's no cute girls inside. All right, watch where you spit, okay? It was kind of close.
You know what I mean? What are we talking about? Why are we even arguing about this?
We're not arguing. We're having a very civil conversation.
How old are you?
Old enough.
You're like 28, 29?
Something like that.
Exactly. I'm 24, 25. We only have so many years left.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're older than that, we don't have a lot of years left to go flirt with these girls.
Okay. So are you here for the girls? I thought you were here for your buddies.
Are you here for the girls or for the money?
I'm here for the money.
Who gives a about the money?
Me.
Who cares, dude? We don't have many years left.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you, even no matter what they think it's funny left, we only have as many years left.
Okay.
It's okay to you, but like what do we have left?
I don't know. What do I have left?
Don't let him in. He's not gonna do nothing. Trust me about that.
Well, he works here.
No, I'm just trying to get back in. I think I left my jacket inside.
You don't have to explain to us, Nate. Come on in, man. You work here. You're fine.
Do I? I feel like after tonight, man. All right. What's up, guy?
Have a good night, sir.
It's been a long night.
Who let my boy get squabbled like that?
Man, that is such a clip. It sounds like the club was actually open, it's just this guy wasn't allowed to get in for some reason or another. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. It just sounds like this guy just wasn't allowed to go in, and it'd be as simple as that. And so they were just trying to find a way to get him to calmly walk away. And then he had to go on about this life story, do this entire dump of apparently therapy or crap along those lines, and it's just some form of nuts and what in the world. Like that's and this is like the classic example of like, yeah, this guy has a nice calm energy about him because, you know, that's kind of what you're gonna need in this type of job. And here we have an old man with a roof rack who doesn't like the fact that there's some kids skating around the car park garage, so he tries to use the roof rack to destroy the skateboard. When that fails, he threatened to hit the kid with it.
Film it right now. Look at this. Look at this guy. Down.
You know what?
I didn't mean to, dude. Calm down.
You're not supposed to be down here.
Okay, sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Go.
Okay, well,
go.
Can you not touch me? Not even touch me.
Hey, I will. Oh, don't.
You're a dude. What the is your problem?
My problem is you assholes being down here in a garage, a personal garage.
Sorry, sir. I did
My aunt lives in here.
Good. Go get your aunt and tell her that you're an asshole.
Okay, we will. Can you stop? Okay, we get it. Okay, sorry.
I'm tired of coming in this goddamn place and you little children being in here.
Sorry. I'm really sorry.
Well, go to hell home.
Okay, we will.
Man was just having an inner rage moment there. Is he high on something, or is he just a loose cannon in general? Bro just went to try and break a skateboard with that roof rack, and then when that didn't work, he threatened to fucking swing it at the kid. Are you dumb, dense, or what? Here we have an employee of the Southwest Airlines being a little bit unhappy with the customers today.
Suitcase, that's the seat in front of you. If you got something that won't fit, we gonna have to check that. And guess what? If you done check 2 bags over there at the counter, guess what you got to do? Give me a credit card, so it's gonna cost you $75. Anybody don't understand that? Talk among yourself and explain it, because I ain't finna say it again. Any problems? Yeah. Pray about it. It's gonna work out. Jamaica, whatever. Anywho, again, I'm Bernie, and as always, thank you for flying with us here at Southwest Airlines.
I mean, this is just funny and lighthearted. I just wonder how many people have just done the exact thing she's now talking about today in order to warrant this being talked about and made 100% clear to people today. Gotta be a fun day sometimes working at airlines. In this clip, we watch someone make an extraordinarily dumb decision over their nicotine addiction.
He's smoking in the bathroom. He already told him, let's go back to the gate. Okay, let's go back to the gate. He can go wait for the Sir, excuse me. What were you doing? No, you were smoking. Smoking airplane. You're not allowed to smoke on an airplane. Do you understand? That's an issue? We have to federal. So now we're going back to the gate. Okay.
Buddy, if you're going to be on a plane ride and you have a nicotine addiction, isn't there nicotine patches in America? Aren't those a thing? Or gum? Or stuff along those lines? I would assume so, considering they're over here in Australia and that tends to be very similar. But at the same, yeah, they're expensive. But at the same time, I'm 90% sure the fine you probably just copped for smoking in a plane, as well as pretty much losing your current flight tickets and probably not getting a refund for them, probably cost you a whole lot more money than what it would have been to get patches. It's like, I feel bad for the people who are addicted to nicotine. But also at the same time, you're the guys who also get those 5-minute smoke breaks very commonly throughout work. So, bro, what? Real question though, to anyone who watches these videos, or is anyone out there who's actually addicted to nicotine? What are your ways of dealing with that addiction when you're taking an airplane trip that might take like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, potentially even 24 hours if you go on a long enough flight? Let me know in the comments down below. Here's a fun one. We've got another security guard who seemingly goes on a bit of a power trip assuming someone stole, even though they didn't. Here's what happened.
I'm glad you're recording. Don't touch me. Move. Don't touch me.
I'm an outdoor police officer.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, sir.
Bye.
Get your manager.
She's a manager.
Get your manager. What happened?
You didn't pay.
Show me I didn't pay.
It's right there.
What's right there? My receipt that I paid?
Yeah, it wasn't completed.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't.
How? If I left?
I saw it with my own two
How?
eyes.
How?
Yeah.
Explain to me how
I said, go finish
it
paying.
wasn't completed.
Wasn't
if I've already left and it was already paid.
It wasn't
How?
paid.
Explain it to me and you put your hands on me. How?
I did.
It literally said thank you for shopping.
How?
No, after I left. After I told him.
How?
You don't have to be on my face like
No.
that.
You pushed me.
I know I did.
Get your manager.
She's right there.
Get your boss.
She's
Put
right
your
there.
hands on me and I pay for my shit.
Right.
You up.
I didn't
up and you know it.
Bro,
there's no reason why I could not have paid if I already left. You up.
No.
You up.
I'm looking at the machine. I'm looking at the machine.
And that's a procedure, you know that. You could
I
have
know.
checked before. So he is in his right to be this upset because
I know,
you have
that's
no
fine.
right.
I'm looking at the machine,
so
bro.
can you apologize
I
first
said-
before of all? Can you apologize?
I could apologize, yes.
Can you apologize right now?
I have my right, which is I'm saying
Are you
I saw.
I don't hear you
I
apologizing.
don't need to
yet.
apologize just because you're forcing me to.
Bro, you just did something wrong. You know
I
it.
saw the machine and it said the
What
payment
did it
is
say?
complete.
Because when
It
I
says
saw
pay
you, I
now.
looked right here and it said thank you for shopping
It
with
says
us.
pay now.
You
I'm
could have
telling you,
come
like,
and
hey,
checked before doing that.
I'm looking at the
You're
machine.
not wrong, bro. And I, like, is the
Anyway,
manager
she's
gonna
right
do
there.
anything about it?
She's right there, bro.
Exactly.
She's right there.
Yeah. Like, we were all here and we saw it.
I
And
saw
you're
the
still
machine,
not
and I told you to go
apologizing.
back.
That's a problem.
It's not
You're
a
still...
problem.
Why is that a problem? You did something wrong. When people do something wrong, they apologize. That's how life is.
I didn't do anything wrong. I'm looking at anything.
Yeah.
Right.
And put
We
his
come
hands
back.
on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I understand that. We came back and now I have the receipt. That's fine.
And
I'm
you're still
sorry.
not apologizing.
But initially, I saw the machine and I said, hey, let's go back.
You're not allowed to even
No,
touch
he's
people
not.
at
He's
all.
not.
You're not supposed to touch
He's
anybody,
not.
so you're dead wrong. You can call the cops on you.
Yeah.
You
That's
touched
fine.
him.
That's fine. You can.
So you're not gonna apologize? You're just okay with doing that?
I just told him that.
What? You said that? What? I didn't hear apologizing.
Initially, we saw the
I
machine.
want his manager. I want his boss, man.
That's fine.
No, he should get his name and complain to his security company.
You can talk to Sean. He's right below the turn manager. He's right there. Sean is right there. Sean is right there.
Okay, and what are you gonna do about it?
Are you the manager?
Hi.
Give me my receipt.
7?
My receipt's right here.
That's fine. You're good.
No, it's not. It's not. It's
about
past.
that.
I'm good. The man put his hands on me. He snatched my food out of my
And he
hands.
does not want to apologize for it. He did it right in front of us, in front of kids.
Well, let me. You
Yeah,
already
no,
called
like-
Kevin up, right?
I feel like we should do something about it.
I'm calling my boss up right
No, yeah, you should.
I swear, most security guards are either one of two people. They're either retired police officers who just want an easier job but still want to continue to do what they did beforehand, or it's people who failed to become a police officer who still want to be somewhat high in that authority and want to be able to have that type of power, but you know, they failed to make it there, so they're a security guard instead. And I feel like this guy's the latter. Like, pushing him... like, that's just insane. Seriously. Like, you live in America, the land of I'm going to sue you because you touched me type deal. At least that's the impression I get sometimes with the amount of lawsuits that get thrown around with some of these things. But it's just like one of those things. It's like, buddy, if you assume they stole, okay, I get it, that can be a thing. But ripping the food from their hands and pushing them is a no-go, bud. That's not how you handle these type of situations. That's wild and stupid. I hope he got fired or something because, geez, that's just insane. Actually, scratch that. Let's hope our man behind the camera here decided to take this guy to court and get a bit more money out of him. It probably wouldn't have been worth it if I'm honest, but hey, it would have been funny. Opie here has had a dog go into operation at this local vet here, and apparently it's something that took about 12 hours. When she got there, apparently there was other issues now occurring with the dog that they tested previously that didn't actually exist, so they decided to take the dog to a different vet. It turns out that the dog was actually suffering from some form of internal bleeding because the previous vet actually managed to strike one of the dog's arteries whilst in surgery. So, armed with this new information, they go back to that vet to go off at them for this stuff up.
Almost killed our dog.
You almost killed our dog.
Too bad? Do you hear how you're talking about our
You're
dog?
recording this?
That's insane how you're talking about our dog.
Why would you lie to us? No, I want you to...
You lied to us. Yes, you
You're
did.
too fucking stupid to understand what the spoken word is. How many hours did you stand around with paperwork and keeping us from treating your dog? How many hours? Let that out.
You said for her...
Stupid bastard.
You told us to stay overnight. You know what you did? You cut into her arteries. She would have bled to death here. She would have bled to death.
I'll speak to the veterinarian who took care of your dog.
Please.
And have it decided, okay?
We told you to call the doctor that we told you that
And
we were going
that
to,
occurred.
and you didn't call them.
You're
You
so
didn't
stupid.
call them. What do you mean?
Here.
How are you?
Get
How
out.
dare you talk to us like that off of
Get
our
out.
dog? That's our family.
This is my hospital here
That's
that I work.
fine.
I'm not
That's
here to put up
fine.
with your crap. You got a patient,
That's
I'll
so,
see it.
That is so messed up.
Get out.
You have no compassion. No compassion. That is so mean.
I've been doing this for 35 years and I'm
Yeah?
tired of morons like you.
Really? Oh, so
Okay.
you've dealt with this. You've dealt with this. I wonder why.
Yes.
I wonder
Stupidity.
why. I wonder why.
Stupidity.
I wonder why. That's all I'm gonna say. I wonder why.
Then get out.
Yeah,
You
we
said
are.
it.
We are. We just need her medical record so we can finish off everything.
Come out with you.
Please go over there. Look at you. Look at the way you're acting.
you got this
That's
recorded,
insane.
right?
Yes, that's so mean. That's really
I'm
mean.
not- I'm not-
But look, I hope God
Please, I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you.
Bye, man. I got all the prayers I need. Goodbye, goodbye,
No,
goodbye.
no, you definitely don't. You definitely don't. But it's so mean. No compassion for our dogs. No compassion. Yeah, I'm leaving. Yeah, you're calling a woman. Why? Don't get close to me. Bye.
Fortunately, the dog ended up coming out perfectly fine from this incident here, which is always good news to hear. Hopefully they go for a lawsuit or something about this, because that is seriously stuffed up. Here we have a guy making many mistakes inside of a casino.
Hey! What'd you call me?
I said ass.
Get out. Get out.
I have a room.
Wendy Central, can I have an extra security here for
Hey, can I get the room key back real quick before y'all get into it? Thank you. Dude, this shit's got a top on it.
Don't call me names. You're gonna get in my face now. Because I will place you right on that floor. Do you understand?
You let me know.
Get away from me.
Oh, shit.
You must be drunk or something to be that stupid. Or maybe that's just you in general. That's also possible. This next guy's a street journalist on TikTok who works in LA. He just goes around asking questions to random celebrities and co in LA about various different things. And obviously, one of the major questions that are being asked as of late is things to do with the P. Diddy stuff. And well, this random person comes up in their Porsche, stops beside him, says that he's a fan, and then starts complaining about him always asking the P. Diddy question. Here's a clip.
Hey, what? How's it going? I follow you on TikTok.
Yeah.
What's up with the question you're always asking people, like, what do you think about the Diddy situation?
Why do I ask it?
Yeah. Like, what do you care? Like, how is it an answer? Like, you're asking your question is not even a question.
Who are you?
I'm someone that follows you on TikTok, and I'm just
okay.
asking you, like, to be I don't know if you're trying to be a journalist or, I mean, you do a good job. You got lots of followers, though, but the question is...
Or you're being kind of passive-aggressive. First of all, your approach, you're passive-aggressive. You're saying, I'm trying to be a journalist. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. First of all, I don't need to explain myself, but I will say this. The P. Diddy scandal is the biggest story since OJ. And it's the biggest story since Harvey Weinstein.
I'll ask you this question.
Okay.
What do you think of the P. Diddy story, scandal, whatever your question is?
Here's my answer. You let me talk. I'm surprised everybody's so silent on it. We went through the Me Too era. I thought we eradicated this type of behavior in Hollywood. I thought we eradicated the casting couch. I thought the people were held accountable during the Me Too era.
Nobody believes on TikTok that this is a question to be asking over and over again. Like, what do you think of the P. Diddy story? The next day. What do you think of the P. Diddy story? The next day. Same question.
Okay, so why are you coming up to me? Why does it concern you?
Because I follow you, and I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't follow you.
Because why?
The same question, and I like following you because I
dude,
live here in LA.
Dude, do you realize this? See, I've done 17 minutes of P. Diddy content. 17 total minutes. Okay, Law and Crime, they go hours and hours and hours. And I'm interested in this story. I grew up with hip-hop, and I grew up admiring these people. What other issues are going on? Menendez?
Not one person.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Go scroll through my videos. You know how many videos I've done? Bro, this is a fresh story.
You do great videos. Your question needs to be better. And not one person answered you.
Then you're lying. Tom Arnold answered me. Janice Dickinson did.
Arnold,
because I'm asking people that are
Tom Arnold is a nobody.
How many Diddy parties have you been to, bro?
Whether I've been to Diddy parties or not, or I like women or not, but you keep asking, what do you think of Diddy's scandal? And no one's...
And I'm going to keep on asking it. It has single-handedly destroyed this town and this industry. It has. And I'm going to keep asking about it. If you don't like it, you can scroll on, my brother. What do you do? Like, I want to know what you do daily.
I follow you.
Okay, because I'm covering stories that people are interested in.
That's why I said you do
I don't need you to come here and tell me how to do my job.
Well, you know
yeah, take care.
Either this guy's a mega fan of P. Diddy or maybe a potential associate. I don't know, just really weird behavior to say the least, saying, all you do is talk about the P. Diddy stuff. All you do is ask this same question over and over and over again. It's almost like this is like the biggest story currently in LA. Like... And just trying to question the fact it's like, do you really think this makes you look good? You look really stupid and potentially very sketchy at the bare minimum too. In this clip, we got a Karen who was caught attempting to break into a car, apparently, though I'm honestly a little complex on how the hell this has even happened in the first place. Like, there seems to be... just watch the clip first and I'll get back to you on this in a moment.
My friend sent me over here and told me that I could use this car because my car broke down. I'm so sorry. Is this not my car?
What are you doing? What is this?
Look, these were all in here, and this is.
Yeah, it's my car.
Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I did not know that this was your car. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, just dip.
Okay.
Goodbye. Don't touch nothing else. You're lucky I don't have my mom come out here. What are you doing?
I got my purse right here.
I don't give a out of my.
Look, can I just get my purse?
No, you ain't getting.
Look, dude,
no,
I'm so
this
sorry.
is my.
I will call my friend right now.
I don't care. Get out of here.
Look,
call the police.
I'm so
call
sorry.
the police. Call the police.
Just let me get my purse.
No.
Give me my purse.
Get out of my vehicle.
Look, I'm not trying to steal anything.
Just throw her. Let her just throw it across there.
I'm not trying to cause any problems to anybody or anything.
Okay, just stop talking. Just stop talking. Just stop talking. I'm trying to tell him to just stop talking.
If I would have known that this was an issue, I would never have came out here. I was out here during the day.
Okay, well,
I never would have known.
I never seen that stuff before.
This is just clothes and my boyfriend's medication. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not.
Get out of here. Breaking my column down and.
I'm already like that. I don't even know how to do that. Dude.
I heard you out here starting it.
Okay,
How do you get out of here? Get out of here. No.
There's medicine in
I don't care. No. No.
Dad, just throw her. Just throw her.
No. If I would know.
Take your mask down.
No, sir.
Take your mask down.
No, sir.
I'll give it to you. Take your mask down.
I'm sorry, but there's a few red flags that are immediately going off in my head in this clip. Either A, the car was unlocked, so the person didn't question anything about it, or B, she actually broke into a car, but is that off her, like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sense of this entire thing. Like, considering the fact that right at the back end of the clip, she decided to whip her mask down, and then I'm assuming beyond the clip itself, they just resolve it and move on with their time. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just so lost in what even happened here. Okay, so your friend told you, hey, you can use this car for the night because your car's broken down, the car's unlocked. Like, how did you start it? Did you hotwire it? Did you get told to hotwire it? Did you not get given the keys to borrow the car? Like, I'm just so lost in what even is this. Like, there's just multi-layers of what even happened here. Here we watch as for one reason or another, this person is extremely unhappy with their experience at Walmart, so they decide to start yelling at the staff members, thinking that the louder they yell, the more successful their whatever they're doing is going to be.
Let me. Okay.
Yes, this shit is like harassment. All we know is I'm still my ocean. I'm paying for these motherfuckers. I'm paying for these dogs. He just said, this and then you're separating all my shit already paid for. But I'll see you at my life back. Look, and this is straight discrimination. I'm like, what I can take. But I'm God. Following these bills is discrimination. Now don't do the white people bad. Don't do any other race bad. You show ass good players.
Scream and shout and let it all out, but can you shut the fuck up when it's over? When it's all said and done, maybe learn to just get a zip, stitch it to your lips, and then close it. You might find that you have a much more enjoyable life when you aren't screaming at every other person who does something. Like, what in the world even happened here to cause you to be this loud over something? Like, is it just you being like, oh, yeah, if I'm loud enough, they'll listen to me, right? Or is this you genuinely, like, what even happened here to get here in the first place? In this next clip, we got an angry Karen at Macca's. McDonald's. We call it Macca's in Australia. Don't question it.
Money is not an issue, and if you are very disrespectful, you have no right to call an underage a fraud. Yeah? You're bloody racist. Calling our children a fraud? What do you want us to say? Is that what you want? Call the police!
What the fuck? I got this on record. Yes, I got this on record.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Gotta love the guy behind the camera in this clip because clearly he was recording because like, oh, this is a good moment, you'll get recording, and then she fucking loses it and throws her food everywhere. He's like, let's go! Oh, that's actually brilliant. I love that guy. This Karen, on the other hand, holy shit. Who the hell, what side of the bed did she wake up on today? I got none on that. That's just Jesus. Here we have some drunken road rage from a Karen.
578, did I hang up?
Yes.
She's getting out of the car again.
You've reached 911 emergency for the city of Los Angeles. Do not hang up. Your call will be answered by the next available operator. Please remain on the line. If you hang up and call back, your call will be delayed further. Please
This woman
stay
is
on the
literally
line.
hitting my window right now.
Usted ha llamado al 911 emergencia de la ciudad de Los
Okay, the cops over
Ángeles. No
here.
cuelgue.
cops.
Su llamada será contestada por la próxima operadora disponible. Por favor, permanezca en la línea. Si usted cuelga y vuelve a llamar, su llamada se retrasará más.
They're drunk.
Por favor, quédese en la
They're gonna
línea.
get a DUI.
I think they're drunk.
They're drunk. She's aggressive.
When the operator answers,
Oh my
be
gosh, I
prepared.
can't believe this 911.
City 911 operator.
What is with people just driving home themselves when they're drunk like this? Like, a genuine question. Why is it ever in anyone's good conscience to just do this? Like, isn't this something that we've completely, like, ostracized as society? Like, hey, no, don't do this. It makes you a horrible person. You probably might die or kill someone in your own actions. Because it is a well-known thing that anyone who ends up accidentally killing someone in their drunken driving, when they've come to the next day, they've, like, legitimately regretted everything about that night beforehand. I don't get why we still do, whatever. Okay, moving on. I really am curious what happened beforehand to cause her to light up like this and want to get out of her car and go start knocking on someone else's window, trying to ask for a fight, because that's going to solve all everyone's problems in this situation. I don't know. Someone insane, I guess. Here we have a conflict between a pair of Macca's workers, or actually, I'm sorry, that's Australian, a pair of McDonald's workers, which has seemingly reached its boiling point.
I let you see me Stalking clean with that rag. Because how could see you Stalking clean with that rag? You weren't here yesterday night. The other night, I did that.
I was here last
Don't
night.
tell me what I don't do. I cleaned your store and you were sitting in your car.
No, Cassandra, it's fine because the other
Tonight I'm gonna clean what I do and restock and wipe off the rag every night. What I do every night. I do that every night. You want to leave it too? Go ahead.
I'm supposed to leave that too.
You can kill my money. I got 2 kids. Go ahead.
Okay, what does that matter? That doesn't. I don't care. Like, what? Do I have to have kids to leave early? Because the other night, bro, I had to do like 7 different things because Cassandra let Justin leave early, and I had to pick up.
Okay, listen to me. I had to leave early. Without me, he said, it can be too many people here. Yes, love. You're not doing nothing. He said, why you can
So you're saying I have to stay an extra hour to do everything, but Jessica gets to leave early?
Cassandra.
That don't make sense.
Yes, very the customer. Forget it. I don't want to hear nothing. Really, the customer.
Okay, I got 2 kids. I can't say you twice. I'm telling you, I got 2 kids.
Are you going to answer this?
I do my job. Just don't bring my name up.
Are you going to answer the customers?
No, I'm not. Because I'm picking up every come here.
I let you see me Stalking clean with and everybody in the store. Don't you ever bring my kids up in your mouth.
That's what you're
in
saying.
your life.
You're literally saying
In your life. In your life.
I'm not saying.
Do you understand?
Okay, first of all, I didn't say anything.
Don't you bring my kids up
I didn't say
in your life.
I didn't say anything
In your life.
about this.
I gotta go.
Okay, go then. I didn't say anything.
You want to go
about
home? Don't bring my name up or my kid's name in your mouth. Clean the stove. You want to clean? Go home. Don't bring my kids up.
Bro,
They
what
do.
I'm saying
They
is-
good. They better than you. They live better than you. I'm here at the stove. When I come in, I clean, I stop. When I leave, I clean, I stop. Leave me alone and don't bring my children up.
What I'm saying
I, my life, I'll put my life before my kids. I will bitch over my kids. I had to pick up your slack because you left.
Look, everything about this aside, you should, like, just the person bringing up the other person's family issues and stuff that does not involve them or involve their workplace in any way, shape, or form is just unnecessarily petty and honestly just disgusting to a certain degree. It's like, cool, yeah, she has family, they might have issues or whatever you're trying to use against them for that, but that is completely unrelated to this conflict you two are having at work, and furthermore to that, that is just outright stupid. Like, you don't do that. That's no-go. This guy brought a car from a second-hand dealership and decided to, and after things didn't work out very well, let's say the car breaking down within the first day of having the car itself, he decided to take matters into his own hands.
You cost me money, I cost you money.
What happened? Tell me.
A lot. They said f me, so f y'all. So they... This the general manager.
Who is this?
The general manager works here.
Inside here?
Yep.
No. We must come into my location.
No.
What happened yesterday?
$500 in tolls. $5,000 in repairs. Car cut off less than an hour after I got it. I'm done talking. Thank you.
Get out of face and go somewhere else. I can help you.
Huh?
If you need anything, I can help you.
No, I don't want help.
Man, I'm glad I live in a country like Australia that has consumer protection laws, because if this type of thing happened here, you would be the dealership would be forced to give you to either help fix the problem or give you a refund of the vehicle and everything to do with that. Like, they would be forced into it. There's no way out of it. They, because they sold you a screwed car that wasn't functioning as intended, they will now get screwed over by the law. But from the sounds of things, it probably doesn't work that way in America. Surely there'd be a way to get something out of this though. But if a car breaks down day one you brought it, surely there's something there. But either way, this is a great way of making sure people don't go to this dealership, having fun signs out there and then recording it and then posting it online. So that's a funny one. Here we have a Karen going on a tirade against a minimum wage worker all over fried chicken.
People like her make me want to reach back there and snatch her little ass and bring her over this desk. I don't give a f*** I'm going to jail. I'll f*** her little ass up. You see how she talking smart? She need not to say nothing. She needs not to say nothing. Because she needs to know how to be professional. Be professional. If she don't know how to be professional, she needs to be fired. And that's it, period. I'm not about to deal with nobody's attitude like that. This is the second time, same female. I asked them, why is she over there? They said, oh, that's what she do. She keep going to the back right there. She don't want to come out and deal with the customers. So either her job is to work back there in the heat and don't come with the customers, and y'all got extra help, or she don't need to deal with no customers at all. Because I slap a bitch like her in the parking lot all day, every day. And I don't care. Everybody got problems. I'm going through my own shit. The last thing I feel like doing is dealing with her attitude. And all I want is some chicken. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm sorry, lady. It works in the rules of threes, not a rule of two. There's 3 strikes and then you're out, not 2 strikes. So you've had it twice now. Wait until the 3rd time. Then you can have the 3rd strike and get rid of her. Apparently, she went on this tirade for another 20 minutes before finally leaving the store, which is just kind of insane, to say the least. But hey, that is what it is. In this next clip, we've got a Karen who's having their first time at peak hour public transport.
Karen yells at man on crowded subway for holding on to support pole.
Move your arm. No, it's your business right now. No, it's not your business. I paid my fare. Okay? So not to have your arm in front of my face.
Look around.
I don't give a I care what's in front of me. Understand that? I'm not here for nobody else. I'm here for me.
That's very obvious.
Yes, so then move your arm, please, up a little bit so it's not in front of my face.
You know, if you're asking me to move it up,
No, you don't give me so damn rude and obnoxious.
yeah, who's being rude or obnoxious?
You, if I'm speaking up right now, who the hell's going to?
Are we getting pumped?
Excuse me, move the arm. Now what's the problem? You're waiting for what? For me to say, The PLEASE, because I'm not going to do it.
I'm not moving anywhere. I am holding on to the boss. Like everybody.
Yeah. If my husband's an officer, this wouldn't happen. Trust me. That is nice. Fucking can't stand it anymore.
Hit the plus for more caring content.
I say that because if anyone who's actually been on a train or a bus or any form of public transport in peak hour, like when everyone's going to work or everyone's coming home from work, this is common. People are going to be stuck standing up and are holding on to support poles. This may occur to have some arms flailing all over the place, maybe in your way. Unfortunately, that's just how it is on a crowded train or a crowded bus. It's just how it's going to go. Complaining about it is just going to make your trip worse, you dumb fuck. These guys are at a local dog nature reserve thing, and they're playing around with their dog far on the other side of the reserve, because at one side there's a lot of unleashed dogs, and they've decided to go to the other side because they don't want to be involved with that. They've got their dog on their leash, they're playing it on their own. Anyway, another dog comes wandering up and starts harassing them, and the owner comes in to join in on that, in spite of the fact it's her who doesn't have a leash on her dog. And now they start recording. Here's the clip.
Do you want that to happen? Get your dog away. Wow, get it away from me. Play with your dog. Wow, you are such assholes.
We don't.
Oh my God,
just
you
want.
are such assholes. If you went to the other side, everybody's dog is off leash.
And that's why we're not over there.
Everybody's dog.
Why we don't go over there.
Good. This is not the.
Please.
This is not the.
Hey, we aren't trying to start a fight. We
You
want
are
you to go away, and we want your dog to be respectful.
live here. I pay taxes.
Well, so do we.
Good.
Okay, yeah.
Can we be friends?
I would like to be.
I will put her on a leash if we can be friends.
We can be friends. Yes, we can be friends.
Then I'll do it.
Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate that very much.
That I like.
Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate
I mean it. That I like.
Yeah, we just want everybody to be safe. That's really it.
That I like. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Have a nice day.
This was posted to Reddit, where there was a bunch of responses where a lot of people seemingly recognize who this person is, effectively stating that this person is a known menace in the community and has done this on multiple occasions. Heck, we've even got a second clip. Here's that one.
Look at this stupid bitch.
Piece of shit. Do that. Do that. Yeah. Do that. Do that. Wow, do that. Look. Ooh. If someone.
What wild behavior. Truly a local menace. So this guy was caught double parking in his neighbor's driveway in the neighbor's yard. I'm not 100% sure of the precise location. Either way, he's double parked, not good. So this guy goes to confront him, and let's just say his reaction is spicy.
Bobby, you're double parked right now. You're breaking. Oh no, hey Bobby, it passed. But Bobby, take your shells off my property. You see your shells? You have 1 hour to take your shells and plants off my property. You're ugly, but you have 1 hour to take your shells and plants off my property. See your shells? See your shells? You'll be moving your shells. Hey Bobby, you look upset. Hi. Those shells will be moved in 1 hour. Hey Bob, you're double parked. But you're double parked. Oh, you're double parked, Bob. Hey Bob. You're double parked right now, Bob. You know what? You know what? Hey Bob, you're double parked. Oh, you're allowed to double. You're breaking the rules.
You better quit talking to you. Talk to my wife like that again, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Okay, you're breaking the rules.
There's got to be some form of history between these guys. Like, this has got to be something more than just heat of the moment. He's extremely angry for some dumb reason. There's got to be some history. No way he'd be this enraged over something so minimal. Surely. I know the world. That's definitely possible. And I hate to think about that possibility, you know? Here we get to meet the neighborhood Kevin, who was drunk early in the morning, because of course they are. Okay, so what's been happening here is apparently some rocks have been left in this guy's front yard, so he's taken to grab those rocks and throw them into this person's yard without worrying about the fact that, you know, there are dogs in their yard and one of the rocks might just come over and knock them in the head and crap along those lines. Just no consideration to anything on the other side of the fence. It's like, oh, these rocks here must be hers. I'm going to throw them in her fence and see how she likes it. Here's the clip.
I'm sorry?
Just what I said.
No, what did you say?
I said, who's here
other than you?
Why other than me? I'm an adult. I'm 25 years old. I don't need anyone to speak for me.
Where's your husband or whatever?
I don't have a husband.
Huh?
I don't have a husband.
Girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend. It's me.
Okay, well, that's just fine. George?
I don't give a who George was. I don't know George.
So how long are you going to stay out here?
Until they get here.
Huh?
Until they get here.
You here? Oh, that's nice. Like I said, you know what that dude runs in our yard first.
I didn't.
Yeah? Yeah, who did that?
I don't know. The alley's access for everyone. I use those.
White barrel right beside your fence.
The white tubs had dirt in them for plants. I emptied them in my yard and I moved river rock with them because I didn't have a way to move river rock. The river rock is still in my yard. You can look, if you looked in my yard like you said you did, the river rock's still in my yard, so.
Yeah. Got nice tents.
Excuse me?
Video.
Don't come near me. Do not come near me.
This is crap.
Get your hand off my car now.
No.
Sir, no, get your hand off my car.
This is crap. Let's not do this.
No.
Put the white barrels out there.
They had dirt in them. I dumped them and used them to haul river rock from the middle of my yard to my fire pit.
Dumped them.
Fire pit.
That means it has your fingerprints and
because they're mine. Are you dumb?
No, don't talk. The thing is, the rocks match who was throwing shit in my yard.
Rocks.
No. They match. You really want to do this? Because
I dumped the dirt out of the...
No.
Don't put your hand on my car.
Wait. Are we gonna talk?
Talk to her.
No, I want to talk to you.
Why?
Who are you?
Doesn't matter.
Huh?
Doesn't matter?
Yes.
Why?
You can talk to me.
Because I get nowhere with her.
You're not going to get anywhere with him either because he's on my side.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the cops because you're absurdly drunk and you need to keep your rocks out of my yard.
You know, that's bullshit. Are we going to talk or not?
When the cops get here, we'll talk.
I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you.
You can hear it from her.
Yeah, you can talk to me. I was home.
Okay, I see who wears the skirt. No problem.
See?
I'd like to talk to you alone.
No, because this is a partnership.
No.
Yes. Quit. You need to quit.
Don't stand there and look at me like that. You want to talk to me? Man to man? Let's talk.
How about man to woman?
We already did.
We're equals.
Do you want to talk to me?
We're equals.
You can talk. I wasn't here. I came here.
I know.
Yeah.
He's here to make sure that I'm safe because you're drunk.
Yep.
So you don't want to talk, right?
She can talk.
I can talk.
She's home.
I can talk.
I want to talk to you away from her.
No.
No, that's not happening.
Huh?
That's not happening.
Okay. Don't cross this.
We weren't even going to touch your grass.
Nope.
See, if you cross that sidewalk, I'll consider you as a threat.
I think there's a few simple words to describe this guy. He can go himself, like, all the way up to Wall Street and back, whatever the hell. It's just, like, I don't see anything else to really care for this guy. He's an old fart who is clearly very set in his ways and will just continue to act like a goddamn ass to anyone who's near him. Like, sorry for all the words there, but it's just one of those things. Like, this person is the definition of the worst person you could ever know. Not only is he drunk on a weekday early in the morning, it's not even lunchtime yet, based upon the timing. It is just wacky that he's also just saying, like, treating the woman who's confronting him about his attitude as an object, as someone who's not equal to him, to the point where he tries to get, oh, do you have a husband? Or do you have a partner? Anyone, please? I want to talk to them, not you. And then when the boyfriend shows up, just to be an extra person there in case something happens, he's just like, can I talk to you alone? I don't want her role involved. It's just like, you're a horrible person, man. A horrible, horrible person. Opie here is this disabled person. He's coming to this car park to go do some shopping. He goes to park in the handicap spot, but it turns out that there's a truck driver unloading stuff and he's blocking the way to multiple car parks. And so he goes out to confront him, and this is what happens next. Well, not really to confront him, just to ask him to move so we can take the car park. Here's what happens.
Hey, could you do me a favor? This is a handicap spot. I'm disabled. Where am I supposed to park?
What did you say?
I said this is a handicap spot. You're breaking the law. You want to talk shit?
Really?
Yeah, really.
I'm here.
This is a handicap spot. I don't care. This is a handicap spot. I'm just telling you. I'm disabled, yes.
Okay.
I'm physically disabled. That's not a parking spot. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Why is that a question?
I'll
Nah, we're going inside. Come on.
Go ahead.
I'm going to talk to them. I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. I'm actually disabled, and this truck is blocking all the disabled parking and everything. And the thing is, I went up and I said, hey, you know, this is disabled. He said, what did you F word tell me? The guy, I have it all on video.
As soon as you see him, you tell me.
I will, thanks. Yeah, so I went inside and talked to them like I said I was gonna. It's right in my window, sir. You could go look for yourself.
I told you I would move for you if you had.
It has nothing to do with me. That's the law. Has nothing to do with me.
I can move
There's
the
a
truck.
sign. There's two signs.
I have no problem moving the truck.
All right.
I have no problem moving the truck.
I just need to.
I can't get anywhere to deliver over there. That's the
I
problem.
understand.
Yes, I understand that. And I told him, I asked him if he.
Okay, I don't care.
Okay.
Bottom line is that if you could just move up a little bit, that'd be
Absolutely.
great. Thank you
Absolutely.
so much.
Thank you for asking nicely.
I did too. You said what the f did you say to me? That's what you said. You want to talk about being nice?
What?
You want to talk about being nice? All right, I will. I will.
I have nothing to say.
Thank you for moving. Thank you, man. Thank you. We're good.
Ironically, there was a lot of people arguing in the comments section about this one, which is something that I find quite intriguing because at least over here in Australia, there's loading zones in front of most places where that's going to be common so that trucks like this doing deliveries can drop in the quote loading zone and unload their stuff there and not just take a random car park or a random handicap car park. Like that's straight, like if a truck driver was to be doing a delivery and then they park in a handicap zone, that's just straight up illegal, regardless of they're doing a delivery or something like that. If they don't have a sticker to say they can use handicap zones, they can't use it to unload stuff. They either use a car park next to it or they use the loading zones that most places have. I don't know why this is such a big thing to argue about. It's like, no, he should at least block other car parks that isn't the handicap one, or just be better, or just not be this much of an ass about it. OP was pulled aside by multiple different police officers for an accusation of trying to get a free ride, which ultimately OP here took extraordinarily personally.
Arrest me.
You're trying to get in.
When did you see me try to get?
You're right, but
did you see me check my cards or not? Was I checking my cards in front of you? Thank you. So why your partner just said I was checking my cards? Why your partner said I was checking my cards?
Miss, the door
I was checking my cards.
All right, you're raising your voice. I can't talk.
Because you f***ed up.
I appreciate it.
You
Thank
f***ed up.
Thank you.
You took me as a woman of color. Just automatically accused me of trying to hop. I got money. I work for the city too.
Okay.
So why you just accuse me though?
I didn't accuse you.
You did. You threatened my job, pig ass. Get the out of here. I know my rights.
All right.
That's why y'all be dying. Now go ahead, babes. But he just accused me of some shit. I got money, bitch. I was checking my cards. Now that I have every right to be up in here. As long as I don't touch him. The out of here. I know my rights. I went to college. You're wrong. You work for me. You work for me. I'm a more. Know your right. Your shield means nothing. It means nothing. Do you even know what the means? You work for us. Public service.
I'm gonna go live now. You're gonna be recording.
Yes, I'm recording you. And record me too, because you public service.
All right, so you're being recorded.
Public service.
Yes.
I want to make it clear, I don't judge her for taking it that personally, because it is just a type of thing where it's like, unless you've got direct proof that they actually were trying to do that, just making accusations like that will offend certain people. But it's just, you don't make accusations like that unless you got absolute concrete proof, because it's really stupid, and well, a lot of people don't like it, you know? Here, a worker who's sitting down in the main lobby of a hotel and is listening to a TV at a pretty moderate volume to the point where this OP has to complain about the volume being too loud and being able to hear it in certain areas of the hotel. Anyway, he's come back to complain again because he hasn't turned it down enough to be quiet again. And it turns into this entire mess here.
Once again, can you please turn the TV down?
I just turned it down!
I can still hear the other
Oh, I'm sorry!
Well, you don't have to be that way. Just please turn the TV down. I asked you nicely. You tried getting all racial on me. Do I belong here?
I'm not being racial. I was
Really?
asking you.
Why are you asking me if I belong here?
And I have every right to ask you that.
And I asked you why.
Because I have to make sure who's coming through that door.
I came in
and
from
who's
the
here
lobby.
So I can protect my guests.
Of which I am. And I came in from the lobby. I came in from the elevator. You were asking me about specific information so you could do stuff later on. No, I'm asking you to please turn the TV down and you won't do it.
I just did.
And I can still hear it in the other room.
Sorry.
You are? Can you please fix the problem?
Can you please go away?
No, not till you fix the problem, please.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay,
I
fine.
just turned it down.
I'll just send this to corporate. That's okay by me.
You do whatever you need.
Okay, cool. And Tammy, thanks. Appreciate it. All guests get treated this way, or just what the black ones? Come on, answer the question. I can what? Go ahead, say it. Say it. All guests or just the black ones?
My best friend.
I don't care about your best friend. All of your guests or just the black ones? I asked you to turn a TV down, you start yelling and screaming at me. I didn't ask you to do anything out of the ordinary or untoward. I said, could you please turn the TV down? Your first question, and then your first question was, I need to see if you belong here. I'm just asking the question. I'm asking a simple question. Can you please turn the TV down? I'm trying to understand it myself, man.
Yeah,
no, I get you. Moderate, do what you need to do. I just don't want to hear it in the other room over my conversation.
Yeah, but you're not even giving me a chance to take care of my guest who came.
I was here before your guest came in. I didn't insult you a single time. I didn't call you a racist. I said this is only the black guest. You made some inference from that, and all I did still was ask you to turn the TV down. Why is that so hard?
I mean, there's a reason why most TVs that are in like restrooms and most in lobbies and stuff like that outside of like bars and pubs are usually mostly muted or mute with the subtitles on, because there are some people that just don't ever want to hear it, and various other things on those lines. Like, there's more to it than that, way more to it than that, but I'm just not here to go over that because that's going to take too long. And ultimately, yeah, it's a bit of a wild situation, this one. In sex clip, a Karen gets caught having her car door resting on someone else's car, and then comes up with the most brilliant way to respond to the situation.
Are you really resting your car door online?
You're trapping me in my car. Fuck you.
I'm trapping you in your car?
Yeah, let
How
me
so?
out.
You can get out. You're perfectly free to get out of your car. Who's stopping you?
You're harassing me. That's what's stopping me.
That's a really cute opinion.
Like, who in their right mind just does that? Like, I just gotta question it. Like, the amount of, like, how much you don't give a shit about anyone else, that you're just willing to open your door and have it lean against someone else's car, who you have no idea who owns the fucking car, but you're just gonna do it anyway, and then when they catch you doing said thing, you close your door and then act like that they were harassing you? Like, what the fuck? Like, that is the genuine, like, most what the fuck moment, you know? Here we have honestly quite a wild clip, to be completely honest. So, a bit of backstory here. These people were supposedly friends for a period of time. They even got to meet the parents of this crazy person, and they gave her daughter a blanket, which is now the core crux of this current problem here. Though it's very likely there are several other issues that have occurred to get to this point. Here's the clip.
You need to get out of my place of living, you piece of trash!
That was a present your parents gave us.
Get out of my life!
You should have thought about that before being crazy.
Bye!
Literally coming
coming up to me when I'm with my daughter.
Bye. Goodbye. I need you away. I need you out of my life. Bye. You said bye earlier, remember? Bye. Get out of here. Bye.
You wanted to stop talking to us. You're the one that wanted to be immature.
Get out of my life. You unruly piece of garbage. Bye. Bye. Bye.
And here is her standing outside our
Harassing
door.
my family.
Here is her
Harassing my family.
literally harassing us this late at night when we're trying to put our daughter to sleep. She comes up and storms out of nowhere. This is her not leaving our door. Look at this. Nope, it was a present from your parents.
Hold it up.
I will.
Can I get a phone?
Suck one.
Can I get a phone?
Suck
please?
one.
Thank you.
Suck one and have fun doing it. Get out of my face and out of my family's home. You're actually trespassing.
It's a blanket her parents gave to us.
Yeah.
She didn't give it to us,
Yeah,
her
she didn't.
parents.
No, it was her
did.
parents.
Blanket then.
Bye.
So why did she ever give it to
Bye.
us?
I gave it to you. She said
Bye.
I gave it
Bye.
to you. I gave it to you. I want it back.
Goodbye.
I want it back.
Bye. Bye.
I want it back.
Bye.
She's lying on
Bye.
my name.
Bye.
Get out of our room.
Bye.
Don't
Bye.
get out of our room.
Bye.
I'm not in your room. I
Bye.
want my personal
You
property
charge-
back.
you
I
charge-
want my personal property back
out of here.
now.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Now.
This is beautiful.
Now.
This
My
is
daughter, get
beautiful.
your ass out of here.
This is literally
You're literally
beautiful.
pathetic.
I am literally holding a child right now. And this is what she's
That's
doing.
probably the first time you held her all day. You
Yeah,
don't
I'm so
talk.
sure because we were out all day with her. Get the out of my
You
life,
are
you loser.
That's why I got your mind, right? That's why
You're
I got
gonna lose
custody
it
of
real
mine,
quick,
right?
sweetie. Let me make
To
a
who?
phone diapers real
To
quick.
who? You?
Yeah.
You? The one that can't even get the
I don't want your kid.
The one that can't
Yeah,
even
that's
keep
a
the
good
room.
one. That's a real good one.
I just want the
Just so you know, look at this.
Yeah, let me
Because
just
I will knock you down, bitch. Let's
Alexa,
go. You're entering my property again.
Alexis, now's the cops
You're entering my property
You're
again.
done for.
You're done. I have you on camera breaking and entering.
Please, please.
Get the f out of here.
But if she has
Get
no
the
camera,
fuck
You don't let me get
out.
summer
Get
second, right?
out.
Alexis.
Get
I'm still holding a
out.
child.
Get out. You're causing a...
Don't touch her.
You are causing a physical
She's gonna do whatever she wants to. No, because I'm gonna call the cops anyway, so it's whatever.
Do it.
Oh,
Oh, I know you're gonna have fun doing it. you
chill
whore.
out.
Have fun with it, bitch.
I'm sending this to your parents.
Number one, stop leaving notes under my family's door. Number two, you're smiling because you know you're conniving. Number two, there is no way on God's green earth you could find out my room number after I just switched rooms. So now you're stalking. You're stalking.
Actually,
That's stalking. 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 Stalking.
Joe told me where
Stalking. Stalking. Number three, I'm going to tell you one last time. Leave my family alone. You can't get it through your thick skull. I don't give a about you. You're so nothing. I don't care. Just leave my family alone.
Clearly,
You're making accusations against my daughter saying I'm leaving her or whatever when I haven't left the room. Suck my you wish you could. Grow up and get a life, you bitch. Seriously. That's why you don't have your daughter and you're not going to get her. Like, what is your problem? You're smiling because you know you have issues. You're literally just bothering my family. You're harassing. Yeah, you are. And I'm glad you're admitting it because I'm going to have this for evidence as well.
Personally, and then also what I've seen a lot of people comment on, that maybe you should have just given the blanket back immediately. But again, I don't think that would have completely fixed this current problem, because clearly post giving the blanket back, she's now continuously stalking and harassing you guys in spite of you trying your best to avoid them entirely. So I don't know if that would really help the situation in this case, but it would have at least stopped the current argument, or at least changed the current argument the night beforehand, so your daughter didn't have to deal with all this mess. But I don't know, this is just insane, to be completely honest. Like, this entire behavior is wild. Here we have an Australian business owner appealing to some very interesting tactics when it comes to dealing with one-star reviews.
He was screaming for his life. I feel like... Is that? Go to the police. Go to the police. Please go to the police.
Don't worry.
Please go to the police.
Don't worry, we already have.
Okay, that's great. I'll wait for them to call me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll wait for them to call me. Thank you.
You're welcome, darling.
Anything else?
Yeah, you're fat and you're really ugly.
I'm fat and ugly.
Yeah, you're horrible.
At least
you're the horrible person.
I'm a horrible person who's fat and ugly. ugly. I'll put that on your business page and see how people feel about you telling people they're fat and ugly. Fat and ugly. I'm hideous.
You're hideous.
That's fine. If somebody as gross as you wants to tell me I'm hideous, I'm doing something right.
How can you abuse?
You'll literally come to me and stepped in my face and you expect me.
Stop. You came for me. Please came for me.
In my business. No, that's fine. This is fine. No, that's fine.
You are a liar.
Please, please, just personal distance.
What do you mean? She came for my business.
So that means you're allowed to step in my space.
And I don't even know.
I will be going to the police. Don't worry. That's fine. I'll be.
Do you
understand what a turn up is?
I don't think you have a multi-million-dollar business.
I didn't say I did.
What's your bank account?
Yeah, because I hang out with dogs. Well, I have a $0 bank account.
She put people down based on their success. That's your problem.
Oh yeah, I'm really jealous. I'm really jealous of your what's wrong with what I'm wearing? I'm at a park. What else should I be wearing?
Oh, did I say interesting tactics? No, I just mean abuse. I mean, there's no way to really sum this up. Like, yeah, maybe the 1-star review wasn't a genuine good 1-star review and they had no reason to do that. But they definitely do now, especially with this experience, and the clip's now posted online, so this is probably going to do far more harm to your small business than what would have occurred for a simple 1-star review that you may or may not have gotten. Like, I just don't get the idea behind this. It's like, oh, this person gave me a 1-star review, let me meet them in public and then go off with them in their faces. Like, that is a bright idea. Obviously it's not. It's backfired. This clip's now here on this channel. Good job. You've done amazing. Typical Australian. Don't know when to stop. Wait a minute. In this next clip, we're going to Karen who wants to return a dead fish and is not approaching it in the calmest way humanly possible.
Lady freaks out over dead fish at store. Owner says she is irrational.
Listen, just leave and have your boyfriend come back later.
We follow directions on this.
That's irrelevant to this. You're irrational. Leave, have your boyfriend come back.
No.
That's your option.
No, you wanted the water, here's your water.
That's a dead fish in a bag of water.
You wanted your water from there.
Leave, that's your option. Leave and have your boyfriend come back, or leave and don't ever come in my store again.
I promise
those are your two options.
You will get terrible reviews about this.
That's cool. I have great reviews. I'm very well respected.
You have terrible reviews. I just looked them up on my
And what's my 5-star rating?
You don't have a 5-star rating.
It's 4.5 out of 5.
No, you don't.
I mean, we can Google it right now.
No, you don't.
Leave my store and don't come back, or have your boyfriend, who's reasonable and capable of having a conversation.
You wanted the water. I'm here. Here you go. Test the water. Either give me my money back or replace the fish.
When I test the water and it tests bad,
go ahead, test it. Test it.
Are you going to listen to what I have to say?
Test it.
Leave my store. You are absolutely an irrational human being. I'm not going to test the water.
You wanted
Leave
the
my
water
store
to be
now.
Tested. Here it is. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
You are a rude person.
I am.
Very rude. Give me that back, because I need a bag that I can fill up with water for you. And I want to make sure you have a dead fish also next to it. Okay?
Next to it, not in the same bag.
Oh, I'll make sure you have it.
Clearly the store owners had to deal with her shit before, considering the entire argument that we have here. And then just like when he's like, okay, I'll test the water, she keeps going on, test the water, test the water. It's like, how about you listen to what he's saying, you fucking dickhead? If you're gonna keep going on about, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, at least listen to what the person's trying to say, instead you just spent the entire time going on about this and being just a pretty rude person. Like, god damn, shut it. In this next clip, we've got a couple of feuding neighbors.
I want to be a tough neighbor, and I'm going to be tough back. I want them off my lot, and you're not putting anything there. Tough shit.
The fencing is being replaced at your husband.
You know what? You know what? You created nothing but crap with all your picture taken. We were cutting down trees, which actually ultimately helped you. All right? We took back your property for you because it was creating so many leaves and everything. What are you taking pictures? I'll call the cops. My husband told me to call the cops. You want me to do that?
Yes, and I will show him where the property line is.
You have no idea where the property line is.
Well, you don't know what you're speaking about.
You don't either, because you weren't here when it was put in. You weren't here when it was put in, okay? Or you weren't old enough to know. Don't even go there.
You don't know what you're saying.
You don't even know what you're talking about. You can't be a shitty and take pictures and make my life difficult when I want to cut down trees and then do this. You're so full of crap. God, you got me so mad right now.
Well,
that's what you get for being a That's what you get. You get what
what you get.
This is what your
You get what you get. Know that? I wouldn't have said boo to you, but you want to be a shit and sit out here and take pictures and video while we're sitting there trying to cut down trees. And all you can do is sit there, bitch, and complain. Your own neighbor's been assigned, get out. Does that give you a hint? When they spray paint on your side of the fence, keep off.
This entire thing's just funny to me because it's just like everyone's having a very bad day and they're just sitting back recording this. They're not arguing, they're not screaming their heads off, they're just sitting there recording it. The guy who's trying to probably do stuff for fence posts is just doing his job, whilst this person is absolutely losing her mind and going off on a bloody rampage, calling Bloody Mary, bloody murder, all this crap. And then now she's probably going to call the cops, which is funny. I'm honestly interested in how this ended up turning out. But of course, as always with these clips, they all get cut off before we get to see the conclusion. Brilliant. Here we got a very interesting situation at an IHOP where basically, apparently, a waitress refuses to serve this group because of their race. And, well, the response to this is very wacky, to say the least.
Why we at the Waffle House off of Buckner, it's not Buckner, off Cyan in Mesquite, Texas, and we were told that the waiter not gonna take us because of our race.
You the manager?
Yeah.
Well, tell her
What is she saying that the deck server won't take us because of our race? Why? Because she said it. She said it.
Yeah, I know. It's because one of our morning servers, she's picky.
No, she's not picky. She fucking racist.
She don't need to be working.
So why is she working here if she's racist? Because you can't.
25 years.
I don't give a damn if she been here, if she the owner. You sit here telling me that y'all know that a person work here and won't take customers because of their race, and that person is still here because of their seniority?
No, I mean she's.
You
corporate. I can't control what my manager does. My GM, my owner.
So you saying the owner and the GM are aware of that and they okay with it?
Yeah, 'cause she got a corporate complaint about it. But she has to take them. She has no choice. But she everybody has no choice. We can't deny tables when we're servers.
Well, why she come out here and tell us?
She just said when we came in, she said y'all have to cash out before I put y'all's, as soon as I put y'all's order in, because I'm leaving in 8 minutes. When she came back, I was like talking to him and I'm like, well, I don't feel comfortable cashing her out and I don't know how her service is going to be. We'll just wait for the next waitress. She was like, well, that can't, because she's not going to serve y'all because of y'all's race.
No, I told her so. All right. If not, I'll take it. I don't care.
Nah, I don't even want to eat here because that don't even make no sense. I don't understand how that even works. Y'all have a person working here and you're saying your corporate and your GM are aware of that and it's okay.
Let's get her name.
Yeah, I need her name and your name.
And the other girl name.
Because I just not came over here.
Right, but you're the manager.
Well, there's 4 of us here.
I needed everybody's name.
And that girl right there, the one that's supposed to serve her. But she said she's going to be gone in 8 minutes and she's just still here.
I need everybody's name. And I need the corporate number.
You need that offline because we don't have it. That's what we get.
Okay, well, I need, what's your name?
My name's Harmony.
Okay. And what's the other manager's name?
Hey, come here, girl. Say, come here. What's your name?
Candace. Yeah, I don't understand that. And y'all okay with working with somebody like that?
And what's the other lady name that's racist?
She's not here yet.
But what's her name?
Helena.
So how y'all gonna say she ain't gonna take us if she ain't even here?
Because they already know.
She's the first server that comes in.
They already know how she is.
Doesn't get along with me and I'm a mutt.
What's her name?
Because you're Hispanic?
I'm not just Hispanic. I'm black, white, and Hispanic.
She's a German lady, a little bit taller than
I'm a mutt.
Platinum white hair.
Atlanta is her name.
Helena. She's not German. She's
Ukraine.
what? She's Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Yeah, we just finna go because I.
You can see with the bit at the end there was a statement made by this after this footage kind of did the rounds where they basically said that we've had fully investigated this matter, have taken appropriate actions including termination of the employees involved. This is not reflective of our status. I will give you the guarantee, the 110% completely stupid guarantee that if it wasn't for the fact that this was recorded and went viral possibly, that this person would never have lost their job, because it sounds like it's well known that she's a racist person. and she's just keeping her job because, you know, she's been there for 25 years. So remember, everybody, loyalty to your job does not pay. Unless you're the racist person at an IHOP that's been there for 25 years. Then for some reason, loyalty does pay. Until it doesn't anymore. When you come across your local Karen.
It's not right to laugh in a person's face after their health has been destroyed by a weirdo creep on a shitty half-ass painted school bus
Adrian,
for years.
you need some help right now. You shouldn't be driving.
I don't have time. I've got an appointment.
You should not be driving.
I have an appointment, and I can drive because I'm the best goddamn robot in the tri-state area. I could not enjoy my property at all.
Are you okay?
I gotta take the dog to the dog park because I can't even walk the streets of this shitty neighborhood because the shitheads like him.
Okay, do you need help? Do you need help?
Done to me and laugh.
Do you need help?
Did she forget to take her meds today or what? She seems a little bit off her rocker. Or maybe there's some truth to her statement. I don't know. She just seems a little bit interesting. In this next clip, we got a pair of Karens whose eyes were bigger than their wallets.
Sorry for you guys. Don't even take the food.
No, give me the food. I paid the money. Put it down.
Take the food.
Hey man, please quit yelling. I'm trying to enjoy food.
What's your name, ma'am? I'm Miss Fred. What's your name?
Don't worry about it.
They
My
ordered
name's Gary Winthorpe.
$200 worth of food. They get mad at us.
Yeah.
Price.
Nah, you're pathetic.
I gotta bring my daddy in this.
You feel sorry for my daddy owns this corporation, I swear to God. Don't tell me that shut up.
And you see, this is why we don't prepare the food for the customers until they complete their order. What? How did they get their food there before they even paid for the food in the first place? Like, were they just cooked ahead of time? Probably, who knows. It's a Taco Bell. I have no idea how Taco Bell operates. Even though they're in Australia, I still haven't gone to a Taco Bell, so yeah, I got nothing there. Is this common in America where they have the order, they prepare the order as you order it, and they will give you the food even before you pay, or did someone just do so stupid here? Either way, this is what happens when your eyes are bigger than the amount that you actually have to pay for things. Be aware of your money, you dumb fucks. In this clip, we've got seemingly another round in the saga between this doctor and this doctor/doctor's office, emergency place, hospital, and the person behind the camera. Here's the clip.
If this conversation is being recorded, that violates
my right to record it, and yes, actually it is. There's no law against it in the state of North Dakota.
It violates our policy that you.
Well, it violates my policy by having. Yeah, I'm recording myself right now. And there's no law in the state of North Dakota that protects you, actually, so go look it up. So you're refusing care with not having him. Yes, you are. By not allowing him, allowing him to come back, you're refusing care. As I told you, I'm having problems breathing.
Not accurate.
That is accurate.
I'm not refusing you care.
That is accurate.
I'm refusing to let you come back with you because you film.
I can film. It's my right. It's my right.
So what is the reason that I am not allowed to go?
Because in the past you have posted videos of us and
he hasn't
on TikTok.
He hasn't. It was me, and it's because of your corrupt doctor that had me arrested or tried to have me arrested, and then put me on the street. And then, did you watch the video? Did you watch the video? Did you watch the video? End it all you want. So you're refusing care, yes or no? Are you refusing care? Okay, then allow him to come back. Then allow him to come back. It's my body, and I can record. I can record, period.
If you'd like to register, come back yourself.
I've already been registered, and he's allowed to come back.
He is not.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
And where does it stated in the law that he's not allowed to come back?
Without being.
Where does it stated in your law? Go get me your law that states that he's an. Exactly. You just said there's no law that he's not allowed to come back.
I'm not going to stand and fight with you.
Because you're wrong. You're wrong.
Okay.
And what was your name? What was your name? Mallory? Okay, Mallory. Thank you, Mallory. I'll go have chest pains, Mallory. Thank you. Just so you know, Mallory. Come on. No, it's fine. Let's go. No, I'm not coming back alone because you're corrupt. And so are your doctors. That's your policy. It's not a hospital policy.
Is that just for any client, or is that the entire hospital?
It's just for me.
Our policy is to put circumstances and provisions in place whenever we have a situation.
Provisions?
Okay, so
Yes. And is that in your hospital policy? Where's your hospital policy that's it?
It is in our policy.
So I want that policy sent to me. I want that policy sent to me, okay?
Where would you like it sent?
You guys have my information?
Okay.
Send it.
And
your doctor is
we are
corrupt.
not refusing to see you.
You are. You just did.
Okay.
You just did refuse to see me.
Have a good evening.
You just did refuse to see me.
Look, I'm going to be honest, because of my just overall lack of knowledge of dealing with American health systems and heck, even Australian health system, because I don't really need to deal with that too much because I'm lucky like that, I guess, I'm honestly just going to refrain from commenting any further. But I will ask, what are your thoughts in the comments down below? In this clip, we got the Liam Neeson of the Karens. Just instead of chasing you down and killing you, she's just screaming her head off.
Get away from my kids! Get away from my kids! Get away from my kids!
You're crazy.
Get away from my kids!
You're crazy.
Get away from my kids!
Get away from me.
Get away from my kids!
I'm recording you.
Get away from my kids!
Get away.
Get away from my family! You can't do that! Get
You're
away
crazy.
from my family!
You're crazy.
Get away from my family!
You touch me, you're going to jail.
Get away from my family!
You're going to jail.
Stay away from my kids!
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Did that person literally just get out their car and then start recording as this Karen walks over and starts screaming their motherfucking head off? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, it's just like, get away from my family! Get away from my family! Stomping down, just going, get away from the McDonald's. You're not allowed to be near the McDonald's. Get across the road. I'm going to force you to walk across this multi-lane road without looking, so there's even a higher possibility that the car's going to flip and hit you. Absolute genius here, the Karen is. There's a car meet happening outside of this bar, and OP here decides that it'd be a good idea to sell some of his Hot Wheels that he's been collecting to the people at the car meet here. Anyway, the manager of the bar sends out an employee to get rid of him. Here's the clip.
And you're the owner of this bar? You're the owner of this bar?
I work here.
Okay.
Is this your property?
No, it's not.
Okay.
But it's a parking
What is that
lot.
sign? Get a picture of the sign right there. No loitering. What are you doing? You're loitering.
Are you done?
No, you weren't. Bro, this is traffic coming through here. Your shit's gonna get run over. I'm asking you nicely just to move down that way. Get this on camera, please.
And you just did all that to my stuff?
Yes, because you're gonna have to move it down that way.
Okay.
I didn't break anything. I just moved it. You're gonna have to move down that way, bro. It's a lot easier.
I mean, if you're trying to sell stuff out the front of another store that sells stuff, doesn't matter if they don't sell the stuff that you're selling. Of course, they're not going to be happy if you never ask for permission. It's just logic. You're taking away potential business that might go in there to spend money instead they're spending money with you. No shit, they're going to be upset and try to get rid of you or move you elsewhere. What else did you expect to happen? OP here is an owner of multiple different Airbnb places that are themed to certain themes and ideas, stuff along those lines. Anyway, he's received a call from one of the neighbors of one of his Airbnb houses that have made a complaint that there's multiple people having a party pretty late on in the mountain that are very, very loud. So he goes and confronts him to find out what in the world's going on in the situation.
I just got word that my Airbnb may be having a big party. I hear a large vehicle, a lot of vehicles here. This is a place that sleeps, it has 2-3 beds. It's set up for 6 people. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 vehicles here. Maybe more. The door's open. Yeah, so I'm about to bust this party up. I don't know what I'm about to encounter. Hey guys. Hi, I'm the Airbnb host here, and this is way more people than are signed up for being in here. So I'm gonna need everybody needs to get out.
The guy that owns it?
I am the guy that owns it.
No, I mean
okay.
like the guy
Yeah.
who's renting it, I guess.
Okay.
He's right
Yeah.
there.
Well, I don't care. Everybody needs to start
we're
going.
leaving.
Yeah, I know you are. Come
You
on.
have a
come
good
on.
night.
Good night. Good night. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh my. Okay. The police are going to be here very soon, so people need to start going now. Come on.
So my friend is the B&B owner. He paid for everything.
I'm the B&B owner. So
yeah, you
okay.
are, but
yeah.
he's the one that got this one. You know what I mean? You're at B&B.
Yeah.
Basically, he's already in bed asleep. We're trying to get people out of here.
Well,
it's only supposed to be 5 of us here.
Yeah, I know.
Is that fine when we do that?
No, it's trash. You guys need to go now. Once you've exceeded this point,
clean and get everybody out?
Yeah, no, you got to get out. No, you guys need to go. Okay. Yeah, it's time to go. All right, come on. Yeah, that's amazing. I appreciate you guys trashing my place. Get out now. Get. Where the hell is even his stuff here? Okay. Yes, this is my place.
There's been so many parties here.
Yeah, well, this has been the party that I caught now, and get the out. Okay, so get out.
This is the host of the party.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Yeah, you guys need to go. Cops will be here soon anyway, so you need to get going. Okay, well, I'm going to be hearing about it too, so get out. Okay.
I'm about as much of a fan of an Airbnb owner as the next person, but at a certain point it's like, if there's only meant to be a set amount of people here, maybe, I don't know, not be stupid and host a party that ends up going very, very loud and leads to complaints, because it's just going to come back to bite you anyway. It's just being smart. I don't know. Here we have a guy who attempts to rob a nail and store, but ultimately doesn't get anywhere.
Everybody get down! Give me all your money! It's got the boxes! Give me all your money! Get down! Where's the money? Give me the money! Where's the money? Everybody give me everything! Where's the money?
He must have been the most non-threatening robber they've ever met in person, to everyone just be like, oh, what? You're trying to rob us? Cool, I suppose. The guy behind the register just walks away on the phone, a customer leaves the store for a bit, and the guy just gives up. Like, how bad do you have to be at doing anything in life to fail a robbery like this? Genuinely speaking, did you even go in there with, like, what did you even do? How did, like, no one gave any whatsoever about you in the situation. You came in threatening nothing, but saying, give me your money now, waving around a bag, and everyone's just like, oh, okay, no, I won't do that. And you just give up. You don't even try. What? Here we got a guy who has a very interesting way of treating people in a supermarket.
Go ahead. Lay your hand. Lay your hand on me. Lay your hand. Lay your hand. See what happens. Lay your hand. That's all I'm asking. Lay your hand. Get the out of my store. That ain't your store, bitch.
Dakota, please don't. We're about to have a baby.
Would be a problem. Hey, it ain't gonna be my problem. If he lays hands on me in self-defense, so that's perfectly fine. Yeah, you could get your ass kicked. Well, you could try. Out of my store. You ain't gonna do shit. Wow, there you go. Big man. Big man. There you go. Bye, sluts. Big man.
Does this guy even work here? He doesn't look like he's in uniform. It looks like he was doing some shopping at the end there, and then just decides to, the guy near the camera said something of sorts. I wouldn't have a clue, because we don't get much information of prior to the clip, but it's just funny how this guy comes up, goes like, I'm gonna hit you. Yeah, you'll get wrecked, buddy, but you can see his fingers are flicking around a lot, like you can tell he's nervous. He actually doesn't want to do this, and he really wants the other guy to swing first so he can get out of whatever mess he just put himself in. But that's not how that works, buddy. He did get the last word in, though, by calling those girls sluts, which is pathetic, honestly. Like, that's your form of a comeback? Like, that's just, I don't know, stupid. Here we have a bartender in LA attempting to catch some dine and dashers, going to extreme lengths to stop them from going away after their cards declined on a $140 bill.
Hey, Marta, why don't you try to go run the card?
You know what? I'll give you
So where are you going?
I was going to get cash out of the ATM.
Well, why does he have to be
I don't know why.
There's an ATM inside.
There is an ATM inside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
At the restaurant.
Okay.
So let's go. Get out the car and let's go.
Let's go. No one's trying to rob
I'm
you.
not the one, honey. I'm not the one.
not trying to rob
I'm
you.
not paying $140.
I'm not trying to rob you.
It looks like you are, though.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's go.
Dude, seriously.
Sorry, baby. I'm East Coast. I don't
That's
play
fair.
this shit.
Can I have my card then? So I'm walking
Okay,
with
I'll
you.
give you your card when you pay your bill.
That's fair.
Look, I don't know if it was worth that unnecessary danger you did put yourself in, depending on whom these people could have ended up being, but at the same time, I get it. It's one of those things where, by how she gives her argument, why'd I stumble so much there, she pretty much states that she will be the one who has to pay that tab if they don't. And, you know, nobody's got $140 burning a hole in their pocket they're willing to lose because someone else did something stupid and couldn't afford to pay the bill that the drinks they drunk that night, which is kind of wild, but I get it. And you know, it worked. They did come back in and go to get cash out, apparently. I wonder how this went down afterwards. Here we have a guy casually destroying their local Target.
This guy just broke all this shit. He's now pushing all this shit over. Mad at somebody. I don't know what he's doing.
No way.
Hey, stay back! Everyone stay back!
Apparently, eventually multiple people decided to subdue this guy. Cops arrived with an ambulance and he left on a stretcher. So maybe he's a bit mentally deranged. Either way, that's going to be a fun find coming in the mail. Next up, we got a Karen who's unhappy about the neighbor's dog.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
No, I've listened to your dogs bark every minute of every day for 2 years. You come out and talk to me. Hi. Please come out. I've listened to your dogs bark every minute for 2 years. You will come talk to me, or I'm calling the police. Come talk to me. Please, come talk to me. My name's Emmy Joe, and your dog has barked every single minute of every single day for 2 years. So inside my house.
So you're the one that called the
No.
Get rid of 4 dogs.
I have never.
Okay, here's a pet peeve. If you're going to post a recording of the doorbell of all the things leading up to the conversation, why not, I don't know, keep the thing going so people can understand the full context? Like, I don't get it. It's not like you were purposely recording this, it's the fucking doorbell that was recording this. It would have the whole recording. Why did you not post the whole recording? You're trying to hide something, or you're just dumb? I'm sorry, that I've seen the comments. A lot of you guys get annoyed when clips get cut off and stuff along those lines, and this is me expressing the same annoyance because this wasn't recorded by someone's phone. This is recorded by the doorbell. The doorbell would have the whole recording. They just didn't post the entire thing. Why? In this next clip, we got a male Karen who decides to solve their disagreement by attempting to use violence.
My problem is you, mother.
Sir, he's just
Yeah.
mentally
He's
ill.
You think I give a shit
No one's
about
talking
the
to
camera?
you, bro.
You think I
No
give
one's
a shit about
talking
the
to you.
camera? You
No
punk
one's
little
talking to
bitch.
you.
Smiling.
No
running
one's
away 'cause
talking
you're
to
a
you.
bitch. Look at you're.
No one was
You're a
talking to
bitch,
you.
and I'm talking
You're
to you.
You
I'm
are
talking to
crazy.
you. He
I was
says
not
that
talking
he's
to
running
no
away.
one.
I
I was
am
not
crazy.
talking to that person.
Yeah.
I was talking
You
to
don't
nobody.
talk to women that way.
Who?
This
Who?
is me teaching
Who
you
was
a
I
lesson.
talking to?
You punk.
Talking
You
to?
pull your f***ing phone out.
Who was
you
I talking
punk,
to?
And I'm talking
Who was
to
I
you.
talking to?
And I'm talking to you.
You're crazy.
You're gonna go home tonight knowing you're a
Okay.
with your little phone. You want to talk like a man? Be a man.
This is the police.
Yeah, be a man.
This is the police.
Be a man. I don't give a
Police.
I don't give a
It's the police.
You shouldn't tell women, hey, you want to a stoplight.
No
That's
one
what
was.
you did,
We're
punk.
looking back,
That's
bro.
what you did.
Stop,
That's somebody's
stop.
mother you're talking to.
Stop, bro.
That's why you're a punk running away like a punk. Running away. Remember the
Well, that seems like a bright idea. Why don't we all try and solve our problems with violence? Oh wait, that's how world wars happen. Oh, violence is never the answer. It's just a genuine question. It's just like, this guy just doesn't want to actually have a proper argument about things. So instead is like, you know what? Let me just scare this guy because I'm big bulk man. I'm going to run up, down, I'm going to slam his door closed. I'm going to chase him around his car. He's just a pussy. He won't do anything to me. It's like one of those shitty things to do. It's like, regardless of anything, you're a fucking terrible human being. I mean, why the fuck do you resort to violence as your first answer to problems? Like, it's the thing that's gonna get you in the most shit in your life, you fucking idiot. In this clip, we got a Karen who's extremely upset that a contractor parked on the street in front of her house.
I can arrange that.
Then do it.
He's blocking the mail.
No, I'm not. It's
you
open.
Don't even get mail. You don't even get mail. Linda.
Sharon, it already has come. I've already gotten their mail. You're trying to make an issue. There's no issue.
No, it's been 2 months, Tracy.
There's not one.
2
Has
months.
anybody parked
2
in front
months.
of your house?
I've parked and I've said nothing and I've been really nice.
Nobody has parked in front of your house.
If you allow me to speak, then it's fine.
No, because you're
he
being
wanted to go
unreasonable.
No, you told me you were gonna go get.
Dude went off on
You told me you were gonna go get your
I
gun.
heard I heard he put you on speaker, and I heard all of your language. And that is,
I didn't say
you
that.
don't treat
No,
people that way.
I told you don't.
treat people that way.
No,
He's
okay,
parked
what did
here
I
and
say?
not hurting anything.
What did I say?
You said your mother.
No, I did not.
Yeah, I'm gonna
just
park
now.
right there.
Just now when you got in my face.
Because you're grabbing my stuff and touching it.
Face on my property.
I wasn't on your property.
Calm down.
This is the street,
Calm down.
and you were touching my stuff.
Calm down.
Yeah, well, you're blocking this is my only parking place.
No, this isn't.
You have all this and all that.
Okay.
No, Tracy, I'll just park my cars here. I'll tell my friends. I'll leave the trash. I won't be a good neighbor.
Nobody's leaving trash.
If your contractors don't want to be good neighbors, then that's fine. That's just perfectly fine.
Nobody's been rude.
I'm a good neighbor.
Nobody's left a mess. We have been nothing but good and kind
No,
neighbors
they left
to
a
you.
bunch of dirt.
If
I
you
cleaned
had
up earlier.
guests at your house and you needed parking, your people are allowed to park.
No, I understand that.
So if
I understand that, but they're not allowed to be rude to me, and he was rude when I asked nice. I'm done.
But you're being being unreasonable. This has been here for 2 hours, and he's putting
all I
stuff in
did
it for
was
me,
ask
for us, for our house.
Okay, and your house is right there.
Absolutely.
If my
Absolutely, but
contractor
guess
was
what?
working, I wouldn't come over and have
Oh
him
my
dumped
gosh.
here.
Okay, but you're being. It's
Whatever,
going to
Tracy.
be here for a couple of hours. That's it.
That's fine.
But listen,
What
you do
wasn't
not need
fine
to
was
treat
the
anybody
manner
else.
in which he treated me, and I will handle it legally, and it's fine.
Legally?
He has a license. It can be reported in California. My best friends are contractors.
Hey.
They build high rises.
Hey.
Let's step back and think about what you're arguing about. Somebody
I'm
is
not
parked
arguing about
on,
anything.
No, listen. But this is what you're arguing about.
Okay, first of all, he has no mask on. He's working, and he shouldn't be.
Okay.
Where's your mask?
My mask, I sell them, and they're in the
hold on.
house.
Let's get back on track. What you're getting so upset about.
I don't need an arbitrator, okay?
But
I
you
got
do.
a federal arbitrator to the Port of Long Beach, okay, Tracy? I don't need some dude to tell me who I am, what I am. And when I asked nicely, do you mind, would you please move your truck?
Where's he gonna put it?
If he would, right here, in front of your house.
Oh my God. No, but then you'd get upset that he was too close
Why?
to the stop sign. Because
Why?
you've told my family members
No, I have
that
not.
have come. No, leave.
No, I have
leave.
not. Don't put words
There,
in my
no.
mouth. I'm done.
Okay, have a good day. You just shouldn't.
I will handle it.
Don't let it
I
ruin
will
your
handle
day
it.
that
He
we
has-
are putting our
He has
stuff
no
in your-
license on this truck. I will handle it, Tracy.
Okay, okay.
If he's gonna be a dick to me, I asked nicely. I came over.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Call Corona PD.
I don't need to call Crow.
Well, if it's such an issue with my license, let them come. Then let them come.
I will go to the state.
The state. Oh.
They have a lot of going on. They're not going to worry about a trailer being parked in front of somebody's house that their trash is going into.
Nothing to do with the
Oh, your hurt feelings?
But it has to do with the manner in which you talked back at me when I asked so nicely. so nicely. I came over and I said, would it be okay? I only have one parking place. I do have.
But you don't ever have somebody. There's never
Yes,
any
I
other
do,
cars
Tracy.
here.
You don't see them.
Never. I'm home all day. I don't go anywhere because my kids are getting homeschooled right now. I never see, other than your brother who parks right here. I know, but that's the only people I ever see. I only ever see
What the
that
hell
car.
you've seen?
Because I've been here for 7 years and I never see cars at your house. So you're
the same girl.
It's
was
not
gonna
real.
Come over and pick samples up to take to
And look
India
at, you have a
for
beautiful
hospital.
driveway. Park right there, get her stuff, and she leaves.
Tracy, I
Park
really
right
don't
here.
need
Park
you to
right here.
tell me where
No,
I can
but
park
I know,
in
but you're
my
making
house.
like
Now keep in mind, this is my house, okay? That is your house.
Yeah,
That's all I was saying. And I asked him nicely until he got in my face.
This is a public street, and he's not blocking a driveway.
Just leave it. I already said leave it.
So my initial thoughts on this was like, why didn't the contractor just park in front of the house that he's doing work on? But then we hear later on in this clip, according to the neighbor, according to the person whose house is having contracted work done, she's complained about her family parking near the stop sign that's on her side of the road before. So I guess it's understandable why the contractor parked there in the first place. And secondly, it's on the street. It's not on the nature strip, it's not on the footpath, and it's not in front of your driveway or on it. In most terms, you really can't do shit about it. You can complain about it, but unless it's a big, massive truck that is there continuously, like something that's there consistently, I don't think there's really literally anything you can do about it. Because on the technicalities, and I did research this, the footpath out to the street is, whilst technically you should be the one maintaining it in some places, it is not your property, it is under the municipality of the city or whatever you live at. It's public property, effectively. Either way, a funny ass argument over this, and she was losing her mind. I find it funny how she tried to pull the mask argument at some point. It's like, oh, he's not even wearing a mask. It's like, honey, you're not either. The fuck you want about this mask thing? If you're not wearing one, you're going to complain about someone else not wearing one when they're doing garden work, I'm assuming, based upon the big fat trailer for probably garden-related shenanigans, any form of foliage and crap. It's just like, why? It's a convoluted mess. That what was the point having a 5-minute argument over a vehicle that's probably only going to be parked there for a few hours that day? Next, we have a Karen who's upset at the drive-thru of Popeyes, arguing over what is 11 cents. That's right, 11 cents.
2011, I get back 20?
I just gave you the money back.
No, you gave me 20, I gave you 2011.
No, I'm saying me. I gave you 1011 back. I didn't
you
know.
gave me 20.
Right, because you said you gave them 1011.
I don't have 11 cents.
I just gave it
It's
to
like
you
a
with
silver,
the
like a silver truck, like a silver like SUV. Yep.
I just gave you with the receipt, sir.
Where's the 11 cents, man?
I just gave it to you.
Where?
You just wherever you put the receipt at. It's probably inside the receipt.
The receipt?
That you threw on the
Yeah,
floor.
that you just threw on the floor.
No, I threw three weak-ass chicken tenders on the floor.
No, you just
You're
threw the
saying it's in
receipt.
here?
It should be because I gave you the 11 cents.
Oh, look, it's not in there.
Sir, I
So
gave
are you a
a
liar?
Just give him the 11
You're trying
cents,
to hold
bro.
on to 11 cents?
You're caring about 11 cents.
You are.
You are.
No, you are.
This is so fun.
Do you understand that you are?
Then
And
John-
you guys are caring about Popeye's 11 cents on top of it, not even your own.
What's the bet that in all his anger, he accidentally dropped the 11 cents he was given and just fell onto the ground and all that crap, and he just can't be bothered to properly look for it, so instead is just annoyed, berating the hell out of the staff to give him 11 cents? I'm partly confused on why the staff just didn't do that and be over and done with. I mean, in most cases, okay, I get it. It's just weird. This entire thing's weird. It's just like this guy's just losing it over what is 11 cents. Literally nothing, effectively. Good God. Here we have someone who catches a massive public freakout outside their window on a parking lot that ends in a very interesting way. That's it, Karen. Let out all your inner demons by screaming like a banshee, because this person clearly isn't coming back to say hi to you anymore. They are clearly out of this situation and don't want nothing to do with you. So sitting there screaming your lungs out is not really going to change much. Actually, maybe it will. Maybe someone will call the police on you and you might find yourself in a psych ward. Actually, that's not something to joke about, but, you know, you're really, like, was that screaming necessary? Here we have a couple of upset neighbors because of some late night car noises.
I'm calling the cops next time that happens. I have 2 kids. It takes me 2 hours to get them to sleep. I'm gonna lose my damn mind.
That was not me. I don't know why you're mad.
I know. Don't know who it was.
I have no idea.
We are in our night. Whoever it was, that was
me
your
too.
friend.
I'm sleeping. I got scared too.
You were?
Yeah, I'm in my room sleeping.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sleeping. Neither are my kids.
Yeah.
So
okay,
stop
bro.
it.
I don't get why you're so mad.
I'm calling the cops next time.
Why do you have kids?
2 hours to
you
put
don't
my
know
kids
that.
to sleep.
Do you have
I
kids?
have 2 hours to put my kids to sleep. That shit is not gonna fly.
What? That wasn't me. Why are you mad?
I'm just telling you. That's
It's not gonna
happened
fly
on this street.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine with you. I don't know why you're yelling at me right now.
Because our kids sleep next door.
I have 2 children that are infants who have to go to school in the morning. It takes me 2 hours to put them to bed.
Yeah.
Okay? So that shit is not gonna fly with me. Okay? I'm gonna call the cops next time.
On who?
On you.
On you.
I'm telling you it wasn't me.
I don't care who it was.
So why call cops on me then?
Okay, then I'm gonna call it on your friend. I don't care. I'm calling the cops.
A thing to note is that in the comments of the original TikTok, this guy fully admits that yes, it was him who was making the noise. It was definitely him, which just leads to a few different things I have here. First off, infants go to school? Is that a slip of the tongue, or is it just like a misrepresentation of what's actually happening? Like, yeah, you might be taking your kids to a kindergarten or daycare or something along those lines, but describing it as school is funny, to say the least, but I'm not going to look too much into that one, to be completely honest. And yeah, if you're purposely revving your car that you know is loud in the middle of the night, then yeah, this is deserved. Definitely, your buddy, if you got a loud car and you're revving it purposely at night, like, buddy, I don't know what else to tell you. If you're getting home and your car's just naturally noisy, yeah, I can't really get up too upset from you. That's just life. Like, there is like someone who drives a Nissan Z around here, and sometimes when that's getting home late at night, you can hear it just purring around. It's beautiful, but at the same time noisy. But that is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Now, if that guy was purposely revving it, then that'd be another question. But he's not. He's getting home. Here we have a guy just trying to pick fights with a loss prevention person at a store, and then attempts to pick up a girl on his way out.
Come outside and take a swab then. Why are you a bitch? I just checked my schedule. I'm off at 3:15. Alright, meet me somewhere. Where you gonna be there? I was supposed to meet you last time in Dawn. What? Why don't you do it right now? You scared? Is it possible to send someone over? Well, you guys are snitch ass rats. Damn. Okay. Snitch rat, bitch. Get out of here. You a snitch for? Why you snitching, rat? Hurry up. Rata. Balance food.
Oh no, he's fine with her now?
He headed out. Yes, we're good now, I think. Yeah, we're okay now.
Ew.
Take care of yourself, bro. I love you. I'll see you around.
Huh? What's your job right now? How much you work? Like what? Like what do you do for a living? I thought it was 2:15 and then put me 3:15.
I'm like, no, don't stop recording this, dude.
You scared, buddy? You scared? Oh, you won't fight me because you're scared. Oh, you're gonna go tell the cops? You snitch. You snitch. You white rat snitch. This isn't prison, buddy. Nor is he part of a gang. His literal job is to stop people from stealing. You think he's gonna give two when you call him a snitch? What are with people like this, just attempting to pick fights with people, and then when they choose not to do the fight, they're just like, oh, you're scared, eh? You're way scared? Meet me here, out there, this time, and we'll fight, we'll brawl. Oh, you're scared, huh? That's why you won't be. It's like, we just can't be stuffed dealing with your idiocracy. My God, that's just funny. Here we have the classic egotistical madman angry customer going off at an employee, asking him to come outside so he can fight him because he's just doing his job.
Huh? I was already leaving, bro. Yeah, don't get aggressive with me, bro. And I see you coming up too, bro. Ain't nobody finna threaten me, bro. I'm already leaving, bro. I'm already walking out. I'm already going. Some guy. I'm not here for that one,
I don't got my gun.
You're not. Whatever, bro. You ain't nobody gonna do nothing. You straight up, bro. Walk bro. You ain't gonna do shit, bro. No, you're not tough. You ain't gonna do a thing. You definitely ain't none of y'all are. You ain't you walk up to me like this. Like me. I apologize. Look, you're cool with you're being comfortable. That is so we're all over the place. Alright? Tough guy, come outside here, tough guy. Shit, you talk shit where you feel safe at? I'm right here, dog.
You know, one day I just want this type of person to have a worker actually accept their plight and then get knocked out by that worker. Yes, it's going to cause a litany of other problems for that guy, but you know what? Sometimes these people deserve a piece of humble pie. Well, it'd be served in a knuckle sandwich, but yeah, same difference. Here we have a classic example of the Karen's brought out her camera, expecting to do something massive with this one.
I understand why you can't do these personal conversations on your own time.
Okay, I'm done. So you need some help over here? I'm not talking to you.
You need to get a manager then. And this is all being filmed.
Okay.
I have got things to do and I need to get out of here.
Okay. Listen, ma'am, I don't know what your problem is right now.
I told you, I am a customer. You all were talking about weekend plans. That's not what you do on the clock.
I don't. You know what? I'm done.
It was on film. Then get a manager. Why don't you all just text each other? Clearly you all are friends. Why aren't you texting each other?
That was a customer.
No, you were talking to her. It's on film.
Ma'am, you gotta go.
She was asking you what you're doing this weekend, and while I'm up here waiting,
where's security at? You have to go.
Yeah, go ahead, get security.
I'm done. I'm done talking to you. Come on. I could care less. No, I'm done talking.
Okay, first off, you don't even know proper grammar. The phrase is I couldn't care less. So, yeah, okay. Well, it's too bad I have to inform you about things like this. You need to get a manager. This is all on film. I'm not the one causing problems here.
Okay, so if it's true that you have been waiting, like you got to the counter and they were talking amongst themselves about things unrelated to work, and then this is your response to it. Yeah, I just have nothing else aside from just laughing at you, because that is just beyond stupid. It's not even funny. It's like, you're not allowed to talk to each other that isn't work related. That's not what you do at work. You're like the overbearing CEO who thinks that you're Elon Musk. That's there it is. You're Elon Musk who thinks that you should work 12 plus hours a day and you shouldn't have an actual life. You should sleep in your company's building and crap along those lines. Like, you don't think someone should have a life outside of work. And yes, it could be said that, well, you shouldn't be talking about unrelated work things at work, but it's also, you know, we're humans. We're going to talk to people. And what? I don't think we want to talk about work all the damn time, especially when we're at work and sick of it. We're just going to talk about things to pass the time, and whilst we're doing our job, it's that simple.